Why does it say my desktop audio is picking up something? That's mildly concerning, but hey, how's it going, Bob Watchers? I mean, y'all know the drill. Timestamps in the description. 3 to 4 coaching sessions today. I'll try to shoot for 4, but, you know, I'm starting later, so we'll see. Probably get hungry much sooner than normal. But yeah, you know, skip around, we're just hanging out. I'm gonna be like a little hit on the classic. I go MIA right now. Hey, Sky. Make a guide on how to come back from a losing lane. I mean, is that that's not about here. I'll write that one down. I can give you like a TLDR because I don't know if that might be one I like script out and then don't end up thinking it's enough for a guide. Here, let me write it down before I go on my whole tangent. How to come back from a losing lane. I mean, basically what you want to do when you're losing a lane is you want to make sure you secure your sinners so they can't steal them. That's like the biggest thing. It's just like on 8 minutes, secure your sinners on your side so they can't steal them. Make sure to tell your like teammates that they can roam, and then just kind of play slow. Don't fight. You can look if you're like a pick character, look for a roam on another lane and try to win another lane. Don't try to mirror rotation if you see it. If they rotate one person over and you still have two by the broken tower, just like brute force the tower. Like, what do you do when you lose hard early? I mean, I mean, realistically, if you lost hard, it's like kind of your issue. You shouldn't be losing hard because if you're losing the lane early, you should see like buying monster rounds and just trying to stifle the bleeding. Keep your tower up. And then let's see. I mean, yeah, the biggest thing, just secure your own farm. Make sure to like, if you're a pick character, look for ganks. Make sure to calm that your laners can roam. And just try to punish if they go for a gank. Because also in a lot of lower elos, the people who win lane will immediately just... Well, there's two options. Either they both just stay in the lane and try to siege your walker, in which case you should call someone over and be like, hey, let's fucking kill these idiots, just like sieging our walker with no advantage, and like, you know, less than 10 minutes into the game. You just call someone over, get 2 free picks, and then you like won the lane. Oh god, did my computer just crash? Okay, now I'm good. And then next up is they both roam, or one of them roams, and then you just brute force the tower instead of mirroring the roam and like wasting time. Because they'll normally throw their lead just by staying in, like putting too many people in one lane without being able to get tower quickly. Let me open Twitch. Let me come here. You have a coaching session, but all your feedback should be is get good and you should have aimed better. You kind of suck. I do have to Swent though, but he already gave up on his climbing arc. He had like 2 days where he was interested in why do... Bro, my streams are tweaking. Oh, no, this is me being live right now. That makes sense. This says broadcasting. That one stream that broke, it still says it's live. For like, apparently I'm doing a subathon. Been live for 50 hours, apparently. How long do they last? Fuck, they last like 2 weeks. Okay, that's gonna bother me, but whatever. Let me do this, and then... Okay, I have that running. I need to get a new raffle up. Damn, crazy how many less people come to the ping when it's... I mean, to be fair, I'm streaming later. But like, the numbers are actually murked. And I stream late, like on people who are responding to the, like, you know, he's gone live thing. That's Gamba. I guess no one who's normally like an active chatter is in the customs. Are they doing customs? Or did they already give up on that? Just came to the custom? Hey, Foggy. Were you guys actually doing customs? I didn't, I mean, I guess you had like a decent chunk of people. Okay. Feels like I've watched all these get better at boxes, better objectives, or better macro, and I feel like I'm not learning or keeping it in my mind and just watching it for the sake of it. I mean, the way you get better at boxes isn't like you obviously, I mean, I'm assuming you know box routes, right? You watch my like dog shit box route video, you know box routes, right? So there is no like get better at boxes. It's when you run boxes that you need to learn, which is like, just again, any point where you have an advantage, but they're like, if you're getting wave prile, but you aren't ahead enough to siege tower, or if you're or you're not able to kill them under tower, then you look for like what's it called? Then you look for like boxes. Just any time where you kill waves where your wave is dead early and there's not really much you can do or like stay, just get boxes. But honestly, winning lane, I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot more about micro than macro. There's like some macro shit, but a lot of it is just like, I mean, it's probably, it's like the most determined, it's the stage of the game that's determined most by your like tech or like mechanical ability. Wait, let me get this chat fixed. Open English stream only to immediately be phased with ads. Yeah. Just hit the rank after Ritualist. Thanks for coaching. Yeah, of course, of course. I'm glad you're able to climb. Happy to coach you again once. I mean, I think you're still on the like timeout timer. Once that's done, I'm happy to coach you again. Wait, you said read my first message. It's not boxes. I used an example of your videos. Wait, your first message? Let's see. Midnight. Oh, wait, okay, no. Okay, actual question I have is how do you consolidate and use the mountains of info and guides? Oh, just like whenever you're going to a game, just choose something to focus on. That's what I do. Before I queue up every game, I think like, hey, what do I want to improve this game? It's like, okay, recently it's been my map awareness, so I just, you know, the map guide I made, I don't know when it came out, like a week ago. I just put that on in the background where it says map every 5 seconds and it's improved my map awareness. Before that, it was like, hey, my mechanics are dog shit. I'm just going to play and purely focus on winning lane. I'm going to intentionally overfight. I'm going to make bad mistakes because my holiday was terrible. Like, okay, you can literally see, right? Like, this is how playing a new character works. You can see first 2 games are losses. I'm like losing a ton on this character. This is just me overfighting, intentionally playing poorly just to improve my mechanics. Then, at this point, this game, I'm like, okay, my mechanics are solid. And I just start playing normally, and I'm just like winning. It's just about choosing something you want to work on that game. Thank you for the follow, Grupo time. Welcome. But yeah, it's just about every game, you just want to choose something you want to work on that game. If you're good, you can be like, okay, in early game, I want to work on getting more boxes. And then late game, I want to work on like, I don't know, better team macro, better splitting. But just choose something every game. I'm not retaining it or using it efficiently. I mean, retention is... You're probably watching too many if you're not retaining it, right? At a certain point, like, watching educational content on the game is great, but at a certain point, it's also better just to play the game. Just again, every game you play, go in with a mindset of, I want to improve X. And it'll help you a lot. I'm working on Billy. I get you. Yeah, I saw you post a new match idea, like, what was it, last night? Working on being the best, parentheses, doesn't work. I believe. No, listen, the next faker will come from my community, guaranteed. I can't wait. Oh my god, I just missed a melee on a barrel. What is we... Oh, wait, okay, yeah. Okay. Sorry, just checking chat logs. Yeah, I seen you've been abusing Mina. Are you winning? How do I view friends? I forget. There we go. Let's see. Okay, you haven't been amusing much, Mina. Oh, well, you're... Okay, you're down. Oh, okay, you're actually neutral on her. That's good. Yeah, I mean, Mina is... I mean, to be fair, she's gonna get nerfed, which, since they didn't do a patch this week, I'm assuming we're gonna have to wait 3 weeks for the Halloween patch, and then we'll get an actual balance patch, which is unfortunate, but is what it is. You can abuse Mina for a while longer. Don't nerf Mina. She's definitely gonna nerf. At the bare minimum, Spirit Burn is gonna get nerfed to have like a 1-second cooldown on objectives. That's the minimum. Realistically, I think Mina's Rake will also get a nerf, like damage wise. And then she's probably good. I literally found out light melee on Billy doesn't slow you like other characters and just started winning. Oh, wait, you mean like you don't have... Like he has fleet foot? Or what do you mean? Then I compare it to... Oh yeah, you're right. Well, oh yeah, you're right. He has a little less like... I mean, light melee on this character is OP. I did not know that he didn't like... He has fleet foot for it. Oh, I want to update my... Oh, god damn it, the fucking games. Okay, Emissary Mina, I was gonna say I want to update my holiday build, but I'll do that while this replay's downloading. Smile. Hopefully it'll be a long download. This is gonna be the one time where it's actually a short download. You're gonna love that goated movement of missing every fucking jump. Okay. I need to update this. I think I'm getting confident enough on Holiday to actually publish a build, so I want to get it, like, good. This is more like core. And then this, well, is how cool? Yeah, these are pretty core. And then you can go Spirit or Gun. I don't really ever buy any of these, but we'll leave them here. I haven't played in a good bit. What do you mean animation length? Am I missing something? Bebop build when? I had one in ages ago, but like Bebop builds are very rudimentary. Like if you're doing Spirit, it's simple. Gun is just like Abuse Fury Trance. Okay, I want to have a support pivot and a Spirit pivot instead of, well, I think if I'm behind, I just want to have a support pivot. It's a support pivot. That was the main thing. Was something like Rescue Beam, and then what else would I have on a support pivot? It's literally just Rescue Beam, and this doesn't need to be a support pivot, more just like an option for saving your team when you're griefing. Well, Search of Power seems like it would work so well on this character, but she doesn't have, she probably just doesn't have good barrel scaling since I know one builds it. I've not actually looked at her barrel scaling. 1.6 with 5 barrels is not insignificant. Surprised there isn't Surge of Power on this character. Your barrel spamming Surge of Power would do a lot. DB. Oh yeah, that's true. That's good for support pivot. You could also go like Duration Extender, I suppose. Wait, would Spirit Duration even be worth buying? Makes your 2s last longer now. Literally just Duration Extender, never worth upgrading it. And then that's probably fine. So people use Surge of Power on Holiday. I feel like I haven't seen a single good Holiday build that uses Surge of Power. Like all the people whose builds I like. I mean, Saya's good. This is Gun Holiday. Oh, he does use Surge. Okay. Well, I'm immediately contradicted. Okay, Saya uses it. Who else? Demov. No Surge. Tracklock build, bro. Oh god. Oh god. What is this? What is this? You buy extra charge before you get your barrel T2. Burst comes out. Oh my god. Bro. This is atrocious. Headshot booster is not an optional item on this character. I mean, yeah, these are OP. Mystic Shot Post, Cultist, and Rapid. Yeah, this item's not good in lane, guys. Cold Front, whatever. K-Dash, Compressed on Lasso, sure, makes sense. You buy Veilwalker, Abjet. What's your soul spike when you buy Veilwalker on this build? You're buying Veilwalker at least 16k. Okay, cool. And Transcendent, which literally only gives value to, I guess Cultist is not bad value. You're giving value to Cultist Veilwalker. I guess technically Mystic Shot too. And Tank Buster. Oh my god. Oh, anyway, how's the fucking Tracklock build, Smile? Oh yeah, you can't. Is it blocking? The build was here. I'll show the build, just so you can see what you missed. It was just a fucking Tracklock build. Where is it? I don't know if it's, I mean, the account is called Tracklock. It is actually atrocious. Anyway, now we get to the review. Watch, start recording. Slash marker Emissary Mina. Hey Vorpita, how's it going? I hope I'm saying your name right. Surely I can't be butchering that one, Smile. Emissary is Emissary, right? Yeah, Emissary Mina. Get Emissary logo on screen. And then am I missing something? The dock. Docks, make a new dock. Today is the 26th. That'll be nice to have the weekend. I need a little bit of a break. I spent so long working last night. Oh my god. 9-26-25. Wait, is this 26th or 27th? No, it's 26th. Okay. Like making that guide, I streamed, I ended stream, made the guide, walked, and then it was like 10 p.m. and I was like, oh my god, it was literally 10:30 when after I was done my walk. I was like, damn, I'm just okay, cool. Guess I don't get a night today then. My pause glitched? It's not. Okay, we're starting AFK. That's not a great sign. I still really like the color of Mina's umbrella. I feel like they're doing some cheating with like they made it like something to make it more vibrant. But like it looks so clean. Yeah, I mean that was a good barrier by Paige. This lane, let's say we're Mina. Oh, I'm the wrong team. Mina Viscous in the Paige 7. This isn't the greatest Mina lane. Okay, Mina's just what like okay. They're into the. I don't recommend switching lanes unless it's like super important, and you know your Haze didn't ask to switch into you or anything. But Mina's one of the like not as good into 7 as other M1s because she can't really abuse the fact that he has a massive head hitbox. Like Haze can just farm him because of his head hitbox. But Mina getting headshots doesn't really matter as much. I think, yeah, literally any other M1 or like Inverness, both Inverness and Haze have increased like on hits when they hit headshots. Headshot booster, yeah, it's a good item in general. Great in a 7. We should not use our 2 stamina going in like that. We're lucky we didn't get more punished for that, honestly. The fact that 7 doesn't do anything there. It's pretty lucky. We're just putting ourselves as a Mina like in their backline with no stam, which 100% we should just get like I mean not 100 to 0, but we should not win that trade. If you have your 2 up, you can do that. Or no, well, actually don't. I'm pretty sure her spirit doesn't crit, but it's more the fact that like Infernus gets like an extra what 3% on his afterburn when he hits headshots. Oh, it's 6% when he hits headshots. Haze gets literally double the fixation when she hits headshots. So it's more about like other M1s just kind of being able to fry him. Viper has increased crit rate when she hits headshots. He takes reduced headshot damage, so it's not necessarily like farming headshots on him in general is as important. Or well, it is important, but it's not like it's as make or break to a lane. It's more if you have an on hit that stacks off headshots, playing in the 7 and Krill feels amazing. Or like, you know, if I'm a holiday, I always switch into 7 and Krill because you can just farm crack shots for free. And there's like, I mean, pretty much nothing they can do. Well, normally 7 over Krill because, you know, Krill just presses 1 and out heals your crack shots. Extra spirit next, yeah, that's fairly normal. We get a spirit buff off the urn too, that's great. I mean, we're in a good spot because they're not really doing anything. Like, they're just kind of here. Yeah, good dodge. I mean, Paige just used all of her key abilities. We could look to trade now. Yeah, we just okay, we missed the... Wait, did they just double melee us? Oh, they double melee us. That's unfortunate we didn't parry. Oh, your Viscous gets parried, though. Okay, I mean, I like the philosophy of that. Mechanically, there was a couple mistakes, but that's, you know, obviously nothing more to coach than just doing a little more parry trading. You're good. Oh, no, you're fine. Okay, she just doesn't see you, I guess. We got lucky. I don't think you should try to be re-engaging there. Even though you're 100 HP, you don't have any way to heal without, like, you know, being able to rake a minion, which there's no angle for. So if Paige just, I mean, if she hits that 3, or her 1 isn't online, but if she just hits, like, I mean, with the gun buff, I think it's, what, 2 bullets in you die? Her bullets are doing... Where do I actually see her bullets? It's probably 3 bullets at this point, but increased fire rate, it's gonna be a little rough. Or sorry, not fire rate, weapon damage. You know what I'm trying to say. Sorry, my brain's gonna tweaking. But with the increased weapon damage, it's like 2 to 3 bullets and we just die, so it's very scary being there. Also, if you ever are into a Paige like this who likes to melee, she's griefing so hard. This is who you want to play into, the perma meleeing Paige. Because you just parry her and she insta-dies. The reason meleeing on Paige aggressively is so terrible is because if you parry Paige once, she's just dead. Then there's nothing she can do because she's so squishy. So the parry scaling, or the spirit scaling on Paige's melees is really only useful for farming or like slightly defensively. But if Pages are using it offensively, just be ready to parry them and you just win. Like, you never lose a trade if Paige is trying to melee you. Good ults. She died. She has the Viscous. Wait, let me play the tracking that ult, because I feel like our bats did not do that much. What happened with our bats? I mean, I think we're staying on top of her pretty well. Let me check exactly how the ult looks. You could wall bounce up also, just make your life a little easier. Okay, we're doing fine. I mean, it's a little behind her, where it's not too bad. Also, you don't want to be tanking wave here. 330, 340, 360 damage from troopers on Mina is not great. And that's over half her HP bar, right? It's especially bad to be tanking minions on troopers as Mina unless you're using, like, you're tanking them so you can thin them out for a rake heal. I think burst is interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. We should probably just buy a... You need some defensive item. I'd go right, but you could go whatever. Mina loves right so much because it literally just heals her entire HP bar. Resto shot is fine. The issue with Resto shot is you're not getting any green investments with this build, but it's fine. It will give a good amount of healing. Yeah, I mean, pretty much in general, if you just shouldn't try to go in with 2-up, as Qual is saying. Your 2 is just so central to your kit and so central to your survivability. Again, you basically just turn into a Paige when you don't have 2-up, which is not a good thing. Hey, Pugs, how's it going? That's an unfortunate deny. I mean, we're in a good spot. It's pretty hard for us to actually get a kill here. Yeah, I'm glad we're starting to look on tower. We'd be very afraid of that Paige 3. I mean, luckily she cannot hit it for the life of her because she's a Paige player. But yeah. Good pick by Viscous. I mean, that should be their tower. 7 has boost, but we can just hard shove this wave. We either get his boost out, and then when he stuns us, we just press 2, or we take tower. Probably this wave pretty slowly. Focus tower here. Yeah, you're walking the parry. Perfect. 7 did not boost, so we just take it, and now we just back off. Yep. You can ult him in his ult. Right now, if you want to peel for your Viscous, you should just jump up outside of his ult and ultimate ult. He will be forced to cancel his ult if you do that. Especially if you're using your 2 to buffer after your low bites proc. Well, actually, I don't think you have enough. Do you have enough low bite stacks to buffer for your... No, you don't have stacks to buffer for your proc. Why does he hate Paige so much? Because the character's just... Because it's the most boosted character in the game. That's why. Cold front, stam. Yeah, that's normal. I mean, I'd say you could also just go resto lock it. Kind of like the... I guess a little more advanced version of extra stam. That item also just feels really good. I mean, at this point, she's weak right now, but eventually she's going to be Thanos. She's not weak right now. People who say she's weak right now are just playing her wrong. She's not good in pro, don't get me wrong. We're not going to see her in pro play, but in solo queue, she is not weak. It's just people are so insane, like Paige players, people are just so insanely bad at playing her. That's all. Boosted just means she, like, carries you to a higher elo, purely off the character. Like, if you're a Paige main, you'll be like... I mean, I'm not going to give a number, but you can easily get higher rank than you should be. Like, you know, this Paige aggressively positioning into Mina with ult, we just press rake, she dies, yeah. I mean, this is good. At this point, we need to go, like, grab their Lotto, though. I guess we can pick up 7 because he's trolling 2. That melee is so bad for that reason. Okay, you live. Now we're too low HP to grab. Okay, our Viscous should grab this Lotto because now we're too low HP, too. Whenever you win a lane like this, you need to be using that advantage to steal their vaults. Okay, yeah, we just heal now. We go steal their vault. Surely? Okay, yeah, Viscous is getting it perfect. I feel like I'm not good at using my advantage. I mean, yeah, if you to use your advantage, it's again the biggest thing you can do. If you're a pick character, it's good to look for roams, but especially if you're a carry like Mina, so you want to just get farming yourself, it's very good to look for stealing vaults. I mean, in general, stealing vaults is always good, but especially as like a character who can 1v9 the lobby very easily. Well, not very easily. Mina's like can get shut down with like one mistake, but she has very high 1v9 potential. Are we looking for bridge buff now? Hopefully, maybe not. Yeah, I think rake damage needs a nerf. Other than that, I honestly don't think... I know people really hate Mina. I don't think she's in that terrible of a spot. I really just think it's her rake damage that needs a nerf. I think Spirit Burn needs a nerf to, like, needs a cooldown on NPCs. And then... No, we're not going for the buff. That sucks. and then her rake should do less damage, and I think she'd be fine. She's hyper oppressive in lane, but if she ever wastes 2, you can just one-shot her. Again, it's much like a Paige. Okay, we're going for buff now. Perfect. We're gonna buy. You should buy at their secret shop. Since you have Wave Prio and Biscuit here, you know it's unlikely they're actually in their secret shop. But then also, okay, you're farming a double order. That's good. Just to be nice to have shop before this. So we're sitting on so many souls. I thought her being able to delete objectives was the main thing she had going. Before her latest buff, yes, but now she also does a ton of damage. I mean, the reason she's played, obviously, like, being able to delete objectives is good, like, a thing that's strong for her, but for one, that isn't really good for game health. A character that can one-shot objectives is just, you should just bought, you shouldn't bought QSR here, you should have bought Cultist. But for one, that isn't really good for game health. You're trying to engage with a 600 bag, this is really risky. Okay, yeah, we back off. But then for 2, what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, for 2, now she just does like a decent amount with her rake doing so much damage. She's still like very useful in fights. Yeah, I never played, well, I did play Rivals, but back in the fucking beta, so I do not know what the fuck Squirrel Girl is, but it's just literally like any hard support in any like MOBA ever. Like anyone who plays Lulu is boosted to full rank, anyone who plays Nami is boosted to full rank. Like, it's just that with Paige. Like, I mean, quite literally just that. Yeah, we can right next to our shop. Since we still have guarding up, we can just shop here and be happy. You have Cultist by 2, which is such a big spike. Okay. Oh, remember the League player that said Deadlock was bad? Watched him play League yesterday. Support main says he understands the game too well to proceed to be placed on silver and complain about teammates 5 games in a row. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, that's a League player. Well, yeah, I mean, of course, mobile players are going to come to this game and be placed low because it's very mechanically demanding. I think long run this game will be run by MOBA heads, but like, you don't hit Oracle off of your MOBA knowledge. You hit Eternus off of your MOBA knowledge. You hit Oracle off of your mechanical skill. Yeah, you're dead. What exactly happened to us getting caught there? Because even if, okay, our movement's a little rough. Oh, you just killed yourself. You're gonna, yeah. You are so lucky he missed that. You could not be jumping down like that. When you know Lash is on you and your Lash grapples on you and you're on the roofs, you have to continue to play on the roofs. Because if you ever jump down, he just gets a full damage ground strike, which 100% that should have all hollowed you. But what led to us getting caught like that? I was a little distracted. What'd you say, Apollo? Oh, okay. So yeah, I've seen that mod. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're insanely lucky he missed that ground strike. Okay, we go. We're just secret shopping for our cultists and that happens. I mean, this is, we have Wave Problem left, so I don't think this is bad right now. Goodbye. Oh, this is the bad part where we're trying to fight Paige. Yeah, we're just dying here because we're trying to fight Paige. If you just secret shop and then leave, you're fine. Okay. Yeah, we get our cultist off. I mean, we're in a very good position in lane. Again, if I look at map right now, well, I don't have to pause the game. Like, I mean, you're on the right side of the map, right? I would just try to hard shove this wave, grab this lotto, walk back for yours. You're farming yours first? No, you're just talking. Okay, we see Infernus, so we should just secure ours. But like right now, these are the only 2 lottos on map. Vaults on the map. This is where I'm angling my like game for. I mean, Infernus is egoing us. The issue is our whole team is showing off of the map right now. Or sorry, on map for them. We get the kill. A risky fight there, considering I think we were literally showing 5 on the left side map at the time. For no reason, too. It's not even like we're running Earn or anything. Is he really complaining? Bro, they're both 0-3. That's not inting, bro. They just lost lane. 0-3 is such a like fine lane loss. We should not be trying to ult here. Also, he just got, oh my god, I hate that type of player. I hate the type of player. He's only down 2k, by the way, on you. And he like loses the fight, completely loses the fight, and he's like, no, 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 that wasn't my mechanical misplay. Like, obviously you have an advantage in that fight, but like, oh man, that pisses me. I hate that type of player so much. Yeah, you just leave. This guy is awful. Dude, I said I would stop fucking shit talking in raffles. Let me turn on streamer mode. But like, I mean, that just like, I just like hits my like, they had a new. Did they rework how this looks? Steam text filters. Oh, you can. Okay. Interesting. What was I saying? I don't remember anything, but like, oh yeah, that's just like, oh god, that hit such a nerve for me. So 03 in lane is like fine. Like that's 04 is a little rough, but 03 is like the acceptable losing lane. Well, 02 is like ideal, but 03 is like, okay, we lost lane, whatever. You know, you aren't inting, but you lost lane. Although I guess their last fight was really int. But anyway, I don't know how Mystic Shot. Wait, yeah, I mean at this point it is pretty late for Mystic Shot. Mystic Shot is a good item, but a lot of its value comes from the poke you can do in lane. Like post lane, again, it's not a bad item post lane, but it's really not that crazy. It would be. I mean, I don't know about tank. Well, we do actually have a lot of T3s. Yeah, maybe it is a tank buster angle. Mystic Shot just feels kind of lackluster at this point. Yeah. Shit, I need to start drinking sparkling water. I can feel myself getting hungry. I mean, you have your 2 up. You should just be running away after you kill this wave. Yeah, perfect. Do you have cultist up or is it glitched? I have to rewind to try to fix cooldowns if it's not up. Okay, yeah, it's offline. Have you seen the graph where Mystic Shot is the best soul damage value in the game? I mean, early in lane, I think it's out. Well, I guess scaling wise, yeah. Well, I don't actually think that graph is true. I mean, in lane it does a lot. But pure damage per item, I'm pretty sure Torment Pulse Out does it. I mean, obviously it's more role dependent, but also backstabber in lane does more. Mystic Shot just scales significantly better and is better for poke. It's better on like poke characters. Your team's on mid? I mean, at least you live. Does he have Spirit Burn? Bro, oh my god. I mean, you should be on this mid. You shouldn't be stealing Lotto if you're or stealing Vault if your team's doing mid. Do I think this mid call is good? I mean, it wasn't your call, so it doesn't matter. But you should be on this mid fight because this is like gonna influence who starts to win the game. Okay, we're almost here. No, it's his team. It's his team's fault though. He's not winning the 1v1s with the Mina. Playing Dash and Furnace 4 weeks after the nerf. And then rushing Spirit Burn. I mean, the thing about like, okay, it's a bad fight, yes. But there's certain bad fights you have to go. Like, okay, if it's a bad fight and you don't have the option. Okay, how do I word this? If it's a bad fight over nothing, you have the choice to just steal enemies farm. If it's a bad fight over something, you have a choice to split an objective like Walker. But a bad fight over mid boss, I mean, maybe you could split that Walker, but you weren't splitting a Walker. But it's much better for you just to be at the mid boss fight, because if they're finishing the mid boss, that rejuve is really, really gonna matter. And even though it's a bad fight, it's a very important fight. Your rake does such an absurd amount of damage considering it's not maxed. I mean, yeah, we can fight this. They have a rejuve, but it's only one rejuve. Once we get it off and they lose all their rejuve buffs, it's fine. It'd be great if we could find a pick before this, but we don't really... We have Bebop, so we just play around his hook. He's our best pick character. Oh, we're not Bebop hooking the Earn Depositor? Okay. I mean, your team calls not to contest, so you don't, which is fine, but we still need to be catching this crashing wave. Time to buy Spirit Burn and getting T3 ult and start splitting. I mean, yeah, honestly. Hopefully, yeah, we do enough for Spirit Burn, so we should hit Secret Shop and then go catch the wave. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah. You shouldn't do the jump to get back up there. You don't want to fight this Kelvin. I don't mind ego secret shopping, but after you secret shop, you need to walk out normally so you like are getting away from the Kelvin. Or at least if you're like doing that jump, at the very least try not to pile it back in. But yeah, I would probably also just ego secret shop in his face there, so I don't mind that. Did no one on your team catch this wave? This is an interesting team. Are you just starting to play Mina? I should have looked at the rank of this lobby because like this feels like a like. I mean, I know you're a M1, but this still feels like you have this has to be a minus arrow character for the quality of this lobby, right? $150. Oh, so it's not a minus arrow character. This is just like an emissary game. Okay. I mean, I guess she still could be a minus arrow character after all that, but yeah, we just ult it, make it disappear, do our little magic trick. We traded walkers. I guess it's better than nothing. I should look at map stay more. You could grab Urn here. We have a we'd have to run it pretty fast. So we have a good window for Urn, assuming our team can fix blue lane. Like if you look at let's look at right where next turn. No, but the thing is, but I even mean like I've coached, like I'm obviously coaching emissary games like relatively daily, and like no, most emissary lobbies aren't like this. No, most emissary lobbies aren't this bad. They're not great, but they aren't that mid boss call. But like the reason this Urn is good right now is because we have a window. If we can run Urn, I don't know, it takes like 30 seconds to run it, right? But if you run it quickly and you use Vens and you go super fast, you can run it before these two are alive. Well, you're down Viscous and these two aren't up. And then on top of that, you're Vindicta, you have great wave prio on your left lane. Vindicta's getting you great prio on this lane. If someone just pushes mid while you run Urn, you're gonna have all three waves positive, especially the most important wave being your left wave, and you can run it. Although to be fair, they probably will start pushing it back, but it's gonna take one of them being here, right? It's a good window to just force Urn right now if you run it really quick, because you can run it while you're up one and you have good wave state. But it is a like tight window. I don't really expect it at this elo, maybe not even want it, but it's just something to mention or point out for a or in general for knowing when to call good Urns. And then your people up would get caught out and it would not be a good Urn. Yeah, I should make a video. Honestly, making a video on how to call, maybe just make an objectives themed video, because I want to make a video on how to call mid boss, because that is like, the reason I didn't used to make a video on how to call, the reason I haven't made a video on how to call mid boss before was, well, Deathy had a really good one, but now it's pretty, well, it's not outdated, but it's also like a year old at this point. But let's see, what was I saying? My train of thought just completely died. But like I also didn't feel that like old mid boss felt a little like I wasn't quite there was sometimes because it was valuable, but it was also like not game winning. But now that it's like so game winning, it's like a very easy video of just like you got 2 picks in middle like post 18 minutes, do mid. You got 2 picks full stop post 22 minutes, do mid, assuming they don't have like dynamo. But like that could definitely be a video. Because it's like, I don't know, I feel like mid boss is a very flowcharty call, right? Do they have dynamo? No. Then do you have 2 picks? Call it. Do they have dynamo? Like, you know, ult or whatever. Oh, okay, we get our recast on our 2. We're staying the roofs. You should just stay up here. I like the ult as a space. The ult's really good right now. If you fall to the ground, you're dead to lash. That's something, honestly, that's a really good ult. With that ult, I can actually see you have 150 games on Mina. Because that's a huge difference with breaker between like low elo and high elo Minas, is do they use their ult just to like stay in the air? Like, do they use their ult just for spacing? A lot of newer Minas don't, but it's also on just like a very, very low cooldown, to be honest. So it's worth it there to survive, since it's almost like your respawn timer is getting close to being not as long of it, but it's like what respawn timer? It's like 25 seconds longer than respawn timer right now. So it's a very worthy use. No, new mid boss is way more valuable. New mid boss, especially the second mid boss, is disgustingly good. Like it's gonna get some kind of, well, I don't know if it's gonna get a nerf because game length feels good now, but the fact that games end with the second fight at mid boss pit doesn't feel good. Games shouldn't end with a fight in pit. Like with Baron in League, it's a super useful buff. But it like you still get a fight, you know? It gives you guys it gives the team gets a huge advantage. Kind of like old mid boss. So the old mid boss definitely needed a buff. But it's like the final fight still happens in the base of the of whatever team. Like that's what needs to happen. It feels bad. Like literally the DLNS game we watched, the final for NA, right? The Baroness versus his Hydronation. The whole game came down to the fact that mid boss fight. Second mid boss, whole game comes down to it. Obviously Baroness won because Hydronation had GT and Lash were both not great at pit fights. Or just like general indoor fights. In this scenario where next mid boss is in game, how do you go for steal with less people? Wait, in this scenario where next mid in this scenario where next mid boss is game, oh, how do you go for a steal with less people? I mean, you just have, I mean, there's no huge, I mean, okay, it's very, I'll pause for this because I'm gonna get on a tangent. I want to focus on this. It's very like resource dependent, right? But you have to try to steal the next mid boss. Unless you're like, if you have 2 or 3 people, like if you're down 3 or less people, you have to try to steal. If it's like a 6v2, it's not really worth it unless you have a big ult. But like barring ults and like, you know, someone has a CC ult or CC ability, they should go for that. You guys should go for steal, right? But if no one has any key ability, it's just one of you looks for a parry, second looks for a melee, and then a parry after. Like you're just trying to parry, but again, it's very, actually stealing it is very hero dependent and situationally dependent. Because like, do they have a Mo, Krill, or Holiday? Then it's like you can't, a lot harder to look for a steal. I mean, this is a bad fight. It's a fight your team's taking. You're gonna split base Guardians. I mean, that's a fight or nothing. However, they're gonna get mid boss off that, which is probably game. Well, at least they should get mid boss, I guess. After having seen this game, maybe they'd. Okay, they are. I assume we'll just keep splitting since they're doing mid then. No reason to stop. Okay, there's a reason to stop. Oh, we missed time. That sucks. It's only Paige. I mean, you're playing it safe with this reason. Yeah, I like playing it safe, actually. Shrines aren't that valuable, and you're not going to be able to knock Patron. Yeah, respawn now. Timers are glitched right now. Here, well, whenever you pause, well, not whenever, like half the time you pause, they tweak. Okay. I mean, yeah, this point in the game is hard, though. Because this is, I mean, they should have won off that, right? After Zelo, they could throw, but if this is like an Eternus lobby, they just got T2 mid-boss, they have all your walkers, like, that's just game. They just throw themselves at you and you lose, and there's not much you can do, which is what feels bad. I don't know how they rework mid-boss. I kind of feel like when you respawn, maybe you should respawn, like, Victor rolled at 60% HP or something. Make it a little worse. I mean, that would still be OP, but at least it would, like, make it a little worse. Because right now, the issue is that you could just throw yourself at the enemies. Like, you can just run into the enemy's backline and die, and then respawn, but it's worth if you kill someone. That's the issue, right? And the 5-second respawn time gives your team time to, like, get to you. Also, we need to be in this fight. It's not a good fight, but again, it's, like, a very important fight. Okay, well, it's already over now. I mean, 2 for 1, and one was a rejuve, but that's not great. You're just shoving this wave. Yeah, obviously we can't contest the urn. They're taking their time to win. Yeah, rejuve just 4-man and 15% of like every useful stat. So it feels kind of rough. They could make mid-boss some kind of... I mean, well, the issue is then it again would kind of hit a point where it's underpowered. It's like a very fine knob to tune, right? And I don't know what they do. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of the new mid-boss rework. I like it. I love how much it cripples respawn time, or game times being like 20 years. But we should be careful. Yeah, you should... Okay, she knocked down late at least, so we live, but we definitely should have died there. Okay. I mean, yeah, honestly, cheat death is kind of like the... Yeah, faster respawn actually would be good. But cheat death is kind of like, if you think about the items cheat death and soul rebirth, they both were the same price, And they're very like it just comparing how much they were bought and how like one of them had to be removed from the game. It was so OP. Like that's kind of how you can think about the mid bosses. Make mid boss primary stat focus, make it cut respawn timer instead of revive. That's what it used to do, but then it didn't feel strong enough where it cut respawn timers. Because it just was like a good fight for your team. It didn't really give you an advantage in the fight, which felt bad. It used to be like just kind of barren from League, but it cut respawn timers too. Yeah, we just tank the knockdown without using 2. It's good. I mean, we have to be able to, like, in this situation, you have to take a rejuve or 2 off of them before Patron falls, or you just lose. I guess this isn't a good fight for you guys, but it's a fight you have to take. Wait, does DP not cleanse love bite stacks? No, it has to. That must have been a visual glitch. Okay, W lash. Just ult, yeah. We're so lucky, like half the bats just went to that Kelvin, even though we weren't aiming at him. You should have been aiming at the Kelvin there. This is not a good chase. You never want to chase a doorman through his door. Yep, that is exactly why. I mean, I'm glad you're kind of proxying the wave. And again, in higher lobbies, respawn reduction isn't as much of a nerf, because you're dying next to team. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, I get what you're saying, for reducing the respawn time. I mean, no, even in higher lobbies though, you'll see like characters just throw themselves like into their backline. Like assassins especially, like Yamada will just run at their backline, whoever's their most fed, and just kill them and die. And even like high elo having that nerf would be big. But again, I don't know what they did to it. We managed to stave off the Reju siege, which is great. Next mid boss is going to be up in what, like 3 minutes? That's going to matter a ton. But yeah, I don't know what they do to it. Maybe it should increase. Like I don't know if it should get more valuable. 4 Rejus is a lot, and it's already with respawn timers at that point in the game. It's already pretty important, like pretty valuable. Yeah, the stat gain as well is definitely I mean, I guess I don't dislike the stat gain because at least it gives you like a reason to hold your rejuves, but it is also like it's already a good thing. Yeah, I could fuck with that. Yeah, actually, no, that's what they should do. They should have the stat gain scale with the, which mid boss it is, but not have the rejuve credit scale with which mid boss it is. Is it patch day? I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it. I don't think, since we didn't get a patch yet, maybe we get a patch today with like, I would give it a 15% likelihood. But I think more realistically, we're just waiting till the Halloween patch to get a new patch. I don't think they're going to do a balancing change until then. Yeah, I mean, they are going to add, they have to add another objective eventually, or rework Earn. I think Earn is a good, but it's boring. That's its issue. I was like, as Mina, do you know how to monitor or like mid-boss respawn timers? What's your name? I know it starts with a V. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on your name. Are you still in chat, actually? Yeah, you are. You don't? Okay, because like as Mina, if you're playing a lot of Mina, that's like one of the most important things you can do is just, I mean, they're doing mid-boss off spawn, but just be in mid-boss pit when it spawns and just do it off spawn, right? So here, we're gonna rewind a second to show how to monitor timers. First off, when mid-boss is about to spawn, oh, okay, it doesn't work in replay system. I forgot that it's broken in replay. God damn it. Okay, well, first thing you can know is when mid-boss dies, it's a 7-minute respawn. And then I believe the next one's a 6-minute respawn, and it goes down by a minute. I believe it's a 5-minute respawn next. Normally, in a non-replay system, these little credits, like a minute before mid-boss spawns, this credit will spawn, and it will start falling. And then when it hits the ground, it's like 20 seconds until it spawns. When it stops moving, it's like 25 seconds until it spawns. And then the credits also here. You'll just see them fall, so you can look for these. But then also, after you kill first mid-boss, rejuve lasts 4 minutes, mid-boss takes 7 minutes to respawn. You can just like, oh, first mid-boss is dead, you know, do the math, in 7 minutes. And the next time, I believe it's in 6 minutes for the next one. Yeah, we get huge ults. That's perfect. That's okay. You're kind of walking into pit, but it's perfect to ult outside of pit, so you aren't speeding up how quick Reju falls, because we win the fight. You need to be hitting these Rejus. It's so important. Yeah, that's 3 for them. That's unfortunate. We should be on there to parry for 1. Where's your team? How did they have five on top of that and we didn't have a single person on top? Yeah, we're backpedaling now. That's the correct play. Yeah, you can also do the mod that tells you respawn timers, but I don't recommend that mod because it's not. We don't know if that mod is gonna stay as like something you can use. And you don't want to use. You don't want to. It's fine to have a crutch. It's not good to have a crutch that could potentially be removed next patch. Like for all we know, when the beta comes out, they're gonna be like, oh, this like isn't allowed. I don't know. The thing is, in League they allow you to have like timers over jungle camps. So when jungle camps are farmed, they disappear and they show a timer until it respawns. So who knows what Valve will choose to do. I don't... Juggernaut? Wait, are they... I know how I feel about Juggernaut. They aren't even I mean, let's see. Fire rate-ish. They aren't even that hard gun. I mean, Kelvin's scary. 7 has some fire rate. I don't like Juggernauts. I mean... Oh, am I on the wrong? Okay, you did not buy Juggernaut. Did you sell? Okay, I don't know. Either way, you don't have it. We didn't have to get into that. You go Transcendent Spellbreak. Spellbreak, obviously. Yeah, I like Spellbreak a lot here. Great into Lash, great into Doorman. Decent into Fern, decent into 7, decent into Paige. Hey Rain, how's it going? Transcendent as well, great for reducing Spellbreak, great for reducing Spirit Burn. The mod just works by monitoring when the Rejuve buff icon appears. And doing some math. I don't see why I get removed. I don't think... Oh, what... Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. The thing is, it is... I honestly, I don't... Okay, I don't think it'll get removed, but I do hope it hope it gets removed. You need to be in your base. They're like looking to siege right now. Oh, you're looking to catch someone out, but they're all just... I mean, okay, I respect looking for that. Just looking for someone on the side. You get a good aerial fights. I mean, that's good poke. You kind of have to use your ult sooner rather than later. Yeah, we eat his ult, but our 2's coming back online, so we should live. They don't at all collapse on us, which is great. I'm gonna focus Kelvin here. You don't go on 7, you own Kelvin right now. Kelvin's gonna do significantly more DPS to your patron than anyone else. You have to focus this Kelvin. He's like their only true gun carry. I mean, 7 ult's obviously scary, right? But Kelvin is going to melt your patron if he's allowed to shoot it. Gun Kelvin does an absurd amount of damage. I mean, we're doing a ton of damage in this fight, which is good. But yeah, now we just... I mean, yeah. 2 rejuves, even though we win the fight, just 2 rejuves is OP. And we did a lot there. It was kind of a game where our team was not doing much, unfortunately. Yeah, Gun Kelvin's good right now. Honestly, better than Spirit. Probably not better than Support though. Arvin was actually doing Arvin was doing a lot of damage. I normally just wait to run the raffles. I like having a break when I do notes too. Let's see. As far as your notes though, first off, let's say Guts from Berserk. So it's a guy from Berserk. Anyway, first off, you should be monitoring mid. If you're playing a lot of Mina, super important to monitor mid. Super important to just like, know the ways to monitor mid. Again, just train yourself. Well, okay, you can use the mod if you want. Installing the mod works fine. Or you can just train yourself. Every time mid boss falls, just look at your timer and add 7 minutes to it and be like, okay, mid boss is respawning then. Well, and then the second time, 6 minutes. If it dies a third time, 5 minutes. But just, 7 minutes and then 6 minutes. Just get used to adding those and like monitoring that. Or if you mess it up, just using the icon above mid. If you're just doing mid boss off spawn, like that is one of Mina's greatest strengths, is just ulting mid boss off spawn, one-shotting it with the team. Just make sure to get wave prow before that. In laning stage, we played fine. We just egoed a lot without our 2. I think at a time very early where we used 2 stam to just run at them. Like, we're kind of lucky these players aren't that good. They could have done a lot more. Paging ain't deny is crazy. But we should have... You should just be a little more careful with like how you use your stamina, especially before we have 2 leveled. We're super vulnerable. Like Mina's whole thing, she has a lot of sustain for 1, but she can get 1 shot, so you never want to be mispositioning without your 2 or positioning aggressively without your 2. If I haven't just placed stun on you there, you would have probably died very, very early, and this lane would have gone very differently. Next up, when you have a lead, like we won lane really hard, you need to press the advantage by stealing farms, stealing the enemy centers, trying to steal a T2. I'm just taking their farm, getting yourself fed. You can also secure your own farm. You can potentially look for a roam, although it's better if you hold the lane while Viscus looks for roams. And then in the mid game, we kind of missed a couple key fights. Like that first mid boss fight was super key, and we just weren't there. We were missing a lot of like very influential fights for this game. We were only in like we were in the mid boss pit fight and the last fight, which was good. We did a lot of work there, but we weren't in any of the fights that got us in that situation. So again, you can recognize when a fight's like bad, but it's if you can't actively like split a walker, it's better for you just to join the fight. Generally, I mean, unless it's like a lost fight, right? There's a difference between a bad fight where it's like, why are we fighting? And a bad fight, like they just have like a 2-man advantage on us. This is a terrible fight, right? But if it's just a bad fight in the sense of like you just guys are just fighting at mid for fun, then you should be joining that if you can't split. And yeah, of course. I'm trying to think. I think those are the biggest notes. Your build was fine, like generally good. I would say like this is. Oh, Mystic Shot did come out a little late, but let's see how much damage Mystic Shot did buying it that late. Actually, I'm curious. This is more just for my own reasoning. Did 500? Yeah, I mean that's not worth the buy there. When do we buy it? It is Mystic Shot is black? No, it's not black. Is that like a dark purple? Probably the dark purple. Yeah, we bought it here. Okay. I don't really like yeah, a lot of people like it because it gives a ton of poke in lane. It's like, what should I have got at that point in the game instead? You should just like skip to your QSR. Skip to your QSR. You could have rushed Cultist. We also went to shop with like 4k souls when we bought QSR instead of Cultist. You shouldn't be stuck to buy order like that, especially with an item like Cultist that gives more net souls. You should just be copying it if you were shopping with 4k souls. Oh, and then also, just kind of, I don't quite know the symptom of this issue, but only having 40 love bite stacks is pretty bad in a 34-minute game. Generally, you should shoot for like 1.5 to 2 love bite stacks a minute. Having like 1-ish a minute is pretty rough. Best gun character right now? It's probably Gun Ivy. Here, let me get the next raffle up, but it's probably Gun Ivy. Yeah, of course. Again, you know, pseudo banned for a week. Why did I do air? I need to stop doing air quotes. Pseudo banned for a week, and then I'm happy to coach you again. Yeah. And if you need to revisit this VOD, it will be on YouTube tonight. Slash raffle. I need to fix my fucking Deadlock mods. Okay. I hope they make that mod a setting where like you can hit tab and it'll just automatically show everyone's items without you having to hover over them. I'm using the Spirit Juggernaut chain in my Shiv build. You mentioned Jug being bad. No, Jug is good. Just not it's not good on a Mina. Juggernaut is a great item on like a tank or like a bruiser like Shiv. It's just not good on like a, you know, squishy character. I'm gonna look at your DM in 1 second, Apollo, once I'm not showing Discord. Are you allowed to make an XL? Wait, are you allowed to make an XL or something with hero count? Yeah, I already did. Here, I can show it. I made a Google Sheet. It's in the link of my latest vid. I should actually put this as like a resource. Let me get it up so I can show it. Google Sheets. Well, here, actually, I can go to Twitch and I can go to DLNS and like force it to go to this scene, and I'll go to my watch party scene. Don't get me fucking copyrighted. Amazon Music is automatically playing. Oh my god, if that gets my VOD copyrighted. Deadlock Night. Deadlock Night. You know what? I'm doing a lot of work. Let's just go to Google Sheets. I will also link it in chat. Go to my other accounts. Open this up. Okay. And then... Oh, it's the the tab items mod. Yeah, I like that mod. I'm wanting to have it on, but I just can't. My mods are like broken right now. What am I doing? Window capture. I already have add existing. I don't know which browser this is actually. No, don't create new. Chromium, which I definitely spelled wrong. And then Google Sheets. Google Sheets isn't showing anything, right? Yeah, it's not showing anything. Okay. Go to select the window. There we go. Yeah. This is the little thing I made. I'm grabbing the wrong window. Fuck. God damn it. Get the right window. Just looks like this. Speaking of, I actually need to update the other link to be correct. Yeah, I use the mod manager application, but it isn't working right now, which fucking sucks. Is it down in general, or is it just down for me? But yeah, this here, I'll link this. Don't know why I went through the effort of showing this, but I did make this little Google sheet. It's just like a little cheat sheet. Share, copy link in chats. Just make it a command. Yeah, good idea. I go to Nightbot. Night's boss. I'll try to keep this updated as much as I can. I mean, obviously it's not like that, like more like if they add new characters than anything else. Commands, new command, exclamation point counters. And then okay, perfect. If someone doesn't mind testing it with exclamation point counters, I'd appreciate it. Then oh, I did this thing. Perfect, thank you. Personally, I've been using mods since before the mod manager, so I don't use it. I just use it because it's like I'm on Linux, so it's just easier to do a mod manager. There you go. But yeah, that'll be good to have. Again, I'll try to keep that resource relatively updated, but it's not. I mean, I guess with builds, it changes. That was the thing. I didn't know how to organize it around builds, but I can't like. I try to just do builds I don't consider like, you know, good options. I try to do like, you know, for let's see, what's a big thing? Like Gun Kelvin or Spirit Kelvin, I try to mention that because you see both in lobby. Like I'm not going to mention Gun Paige as like how to counter that. Linux gaming, yeah. I don't use Linux because I like Linux. I use it because Windows literally just chains blue screens my PC because it's such a terrible system. Is dog here? Oh, he's here. Can you not see him? He's right there. Wait, he's right here. He's hard to see, but he's chilling right there. A little like black and white lump on my bed. Yeah, Linux is better than Windows, but it is a very low bar. He's laying backwards, so it's hard to see him, but that his head is right there. And then that's his body. Okay. Oracle 6. Is this Nits? I only see an N, but it's Oracle and Nit, or Oracle, an N, and Ivy. That seems like Nits. We get the dog to do a coaching session. That would go kind of crazy. I wish he was well enough, like well trained enough that I could just have him sit in my chair, but he is not well trained. It's not? Oh, okay. I wish I could like turn off the setting where stream mode hides usernames. Like, why is that not an option to turn off? I'm gonna hide the usernames of like my own fucking people. When I get nice. Yeah, the tickets. I love how the tickets work right now. I think they're a perfect level of pity system where like people win with like 2 all the time, and other people like get up to like 16 and cry, and it's perfect. Should I make that raffles FAQ channel? Shit, I might do that right now actually. Great channel, text, how to raffle, and then make it a private channel. Can I change it? They at everyone? I can't edit at everyone? Okay, I can edit at Night. Night has access. Wait, but I don't want this to be typable. Permissions. Night. How do I edit this? Okay, there we go. Night. Can view channel, but can't send messages. Perfect. And then go to my FAQs and copy paste this. I think the raffles were still downloading, right? I have like a window to do this. Yeah, perfect. Qs. Out around. Wait. Perfect. Grab this. And paste this here. Okay, that should help. Oh, we didn't. I have to re this. Go to hashtag match. Why is it not auto popping up to a suggestion? Hashtag? Oh, because the goddamn symbol. Oh my god. Is there one with that one? No, this isn't popping up. Wait, why? Oh my god. Go to hashtag match. Why is this not popping up with a suggested channel? You use hashtag, right? Hashtag. I mean, I know there's an icon, but is that actually griefing it? Am I missing something? Am I like missing a fucking brain cell? Hashtag match. Yeah, it corrects here. Can I? Oh, I mean, I can just copy and paste the like hashtag match IDs. Raffles. How to raffle. Can I paste this in? Doesn't work. Q. Oh, now it works. I just have to do it at the bottom and not at the top. This is strange. There we go. And I have, oh, perfect. I'm finishing right as it's done. Honestly, the download timer is so nice because every time I click, or like every time our raffle ends, I remember something I have to do. No, now it's not working again. Hashtag. What the fuck? What? Why was it working before? It works so I type it at the end. Not type it anywhere else. So strange. If I type it here, will it work? Yeah, it does. Grab this, delete this, then line. And like here. Okay. Perfect, that works. Okay, perfect timing. That was not scuffed at all. Did someone already toss in a fucking icon? Okay, I respect that. Thank you, whichever mod did that. Also, I'll probably finish this bot this week and be ready on Monday. Perfect. Why did my view? I never understand. I do the most menial shit and my viewers go up. Like, I'll never understand. We stagnate. I'm coaching. The second I'm like, oh, let me fix this bot, skyrockets. But yeah. Also, wait. Let me get this fucking. I'm okay. Who won? Oracle Ivy, right? Yeah. So we start recording and we slash marker Oracle Ivy. And then get the Oracle logo on screen. Also, yes, thank you, Matrix. We can is it well yeah, we'll work on if whenever it's ready, let me know and we can work on getting it implemented. I really appreciate you working on it. Sleep stream when? I mean my dog's sleeping right there. Like it's basically a sleep stream. Oh, wrong person. Oracle Ivy. Alright, perfect. You know if Radiant procs healing tempo? I'd assume it does, but I don't, you know, it's Deadlock, so I don't know. I like without testing it, I can't say it with 100% certainty. But I mean, if Resto Shot procs it, oh my god, the frames. Okay, we're fine. You're taking minions more than you should be. Yeah, minus 74 off first wave is not great. Fortunately, our heal creep is funneling us. We're also an Ivy, so, you know, you aren't really going to be winning a lane, but your goal is just to, like, not lose it, which isn't hard because you have 80 Kutsus. Are we doing? I'm assuming this is gone, but I guess we'll find out. I like that Katsu gets poke on Kelvin and is gonna farm that creep. You have to be there to get the soul orb though. We just gave him that deny. If you're using Katsu like that, you just have to be ready to get the soul orb. I do like the vision though.
No one will be able to harm me.
We're not buying, which is surprising. I don't think there's any Ivy build that doesn't buy a T1 off second wave. There we go. Monster. Okay, so this is I'm High Docker build. If you want to clear waves, what's it called? Extra magazine? Why am I blanking on the name? Extended magazine is actually better for clearing waves because of the max ammo damage it gives, or sorry, max ammo it gives you in a small amount of weapon damage. It'll just having more of a mag will actually make you do more DPS to waves than monster rounds typically does, and obviously doing more DPS to players too. That comes straight from you know, High Docker. He's put me onto the item, and I don't play much gun Ivy, but when I have, it does feel better. I'd recommend just trying it, and like, yeah, right there, like running out of ammo. Especially if you're abusing slides, it just feels so much better for farming. We're giving a lot of denies. It's the second deny we've given. Okay. He doesn't build monster rounds first, unless he switched up within the past week. Did he switch up within the past week? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. His build got changed. Oh, he switched up. I'm crying. Okay. I hate that every time I tab back in. It goes crazy. Alright, well, I guess I could take that back then. That sucks. I wonder what made him switch up. It does feel like extended mag feels better. Yeah, I know he switched up to not being a Tesla rush. And now he goes normal like capacitor rush on my dog wants out. Okay. Yeah, he goes cultist, capacitor, active reload. Those are his like 3 big ones. He's just switched up to the default build. It's unfortunate. We're getting some boxers. That's good. It's a good window to box. Little, yeah, I mean, fairly optimal route. As long as we do the bridge route later, it's fine. Yeah. Why am I not? My mouse won't go away. There we go. We're gonna get this deny. Oh, unfortunate. I mean, yeah, you weren't doing much to them, but your role is really didn't do much to them. Ivy laning, I'm mostly looking at like your Katsu usage. That's the most important thing. Trying to get, you know, value out of Katsu for both shoving wave and doing poke. You could do that slightly more efficiently with a wall bounce. So that's pretty micro. I like jumping the vent. That's good. Oh yeah, no. Blocking it on micro things, but you are getting to that point since you're nearing Phantom. We are saving for... I don't know what we're saving for. Maybe we're on an old High Docker build. If we have monster rounds, we should be going... Maybe are we saving for cultist? I feel like Ivy became the top M1 carry out of nowhere. I mean, she's always been like a decent M1 carry. I think it's more just people realized how good she is. She's like... I'm trying to think. I don't think there was... Obviously, it was off last patch. I don't think there was any major Ivy or... I mean, they actually shadow nerfed Ivy or Gun Ivy last patch. I'm trying to think. Did they nerf any other major M1s? They nerfed Infernus Dash. That was like it. I think it was more people just realized how good she is. Like, I've been watching High Docker abuse this shit for like half a year. Hey, Ale. I'm doing well. How about you? I think, yeah, it must be a call to save, which now we have enough if we're going monster first. Unless we're saving, the only other thing I could think we'd possibly be saving for is Tesla, if we're actually saving for a true T3. Pull back to lane, I mean, you're just using your bomb for poke. We don't have a level in it, so we're not getting bullet resist shreds, so it is just best for poke. Fortunately, we missed it. We use our shield to shove wave. Now we go buy our big spike. Or not. I think we'll just realized it because it's building a bunch of good gun items. Oh yeah, it also loves like all the meta gun items right now, right? Like, I think another reason it came to fruition was people realized like how meta and good capacitor is, and then obviously everyone's always known how good cultist is. But you know, the Ivy loves capacitor. So that's why I think, I don't know. I think they're gonna overbuff Wraith next patch. That's my prediction. Whenever we get the whole like whatever the next major balance patch is. Okay, we're going Tesla. I think they're going to drastically like overbuff Wraith. But a bunch of Silksong came back to Deadlock and completely washed. Yeah, that's how it be. I mean, that's, you know, taking a break from this game is... It doesn't take too long to reacclimate, though. It'll just take you like a week, but then you'll be good. The thing about... I don't know. That's the one thing... Okay, I love this game. I don't like... I've been kind of like... I feel like I don't have time to play other games, which is unfortunate. But again, I love this game, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't have... Like, Slime Rancher 2 just came out, like, fully out of beta, and it's like, damn, I want to play that. But, like, kinda rather just grind Deadlock. I mean, yeah, again, this is Ivy laning. Like, there's no major mistakes. Besides that first wave tanking 74 from Troopers, but, like, and then we also gave a couple denies, but, like, other than that, like, it's not. Lane is very slow. We just aren't boxing enough, I guess. We're going for a box art now, which is good. No, we're going for T2. Oh god. We're doing a good job farming. We just need maybe a little more boxes. I think we've only run one box route. Again, if you watch Highdocker play normally, which we're in, okay. I was looking at lane state, right? He normally says lane state. Yeah, we're into Abrams Kelvin and we're with an Infernus. Infernus is decent in lane, but he doesn't need to win lane. Like if you're with a Yamada, you have to play super aggro. Why am I getting so many DMs? But if you're oh, I'm kidding. Okay, wait, I appreciate it if you're watching Stream Humber. That's actually some useful info. Thank you for the follow, Killor. But if you're with like a Yamada or something, you have to play very aggro. But in this type of lane where you're with another character who likes to farm, you know, you should just be trying to play like hard shove wave, use your Katsu's hard shove wave, use your Tesla hard shove wave, go do boxes. Like your only goal is to min-max your souls as much as humanly possible on Gun Ivy. Like right now, you're just wasting so much time with this little bit of poke and this kind of stalling, and now we're coming for our vault, which is good. But it kind of took, you know, there was, I don't know. Again, it seems like it's trusting about 5 seconds is like mountain on a molehill or whatever, right? But it matters so much on Ivy. And even if you're just missing like 5 seconds, 10 seconds every wave to poke, that is so many boxes in the entirety of lighting stage. Faith would be wild because she carried me from Archon to Oracle. Oh yeah, she's a fucking boosting ass character. But I hope they don't overbuff her. But the way, you know, Valve tends to have a habit of we're going to see like a massive spirit nerf next patch, and then also I love that Stoneform. We're going to see a massive spirit buff next. Oh yeah, speaking of Stoneforms, have we not been Stoneform for HP? I guess this is only the first time we've actually been low. What was I saying? They tend to like they'll do a massive spirit nerf and at the same time also buff like gun characters into the moon without like thinking of the fact that a spirit nerf would probably make gun characters better. Thank you for the prime Killor. I hope I'm saying your name right. You deserve it. Phantom player last year stopped playing, came back and trying to catch up. Appreciate your videos, they're very informative. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, it means a lot. Thank you. It means a ton. I'm glad all the support means a lot. Obviously the channel's been doing well since I got back into the swing of actually uploading on YouTube. So by that channel I mean Twitch. So you know, it means a ton. I really appreciate all of the support. Especially, you know, like I said, I'm trying to put more chips towards. Thank you for the follow. The real Illuminous Cow? Thank you. I fuck with the name. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I fuck with it. But you know, like I said, I've been kind of prioritizing this over my main job recently for hopefully better. Okay, let's see. Okay. So for hopefully better, so I do appreciate all the support. Okay. Oh shit, speaking, my boss wanted me to do something this morning and I just fucking didn't because I was having PC issues. Whatever. I'll do it right after stream. Earn. I mean, we're just kind of stuck in this lane lock. The issue right now is now we need to start looking to break tower, right? Well, I guess, okay, not even now, kind of post vault spawning. Like at this point, we kind of want to start looking for a siege. Once we get our cultists, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm tapping Deadlock. Once we get our cultists and we get our Tesla, we're starting to feel kind of strong. We have a lot of siege, and this is the point where we should start looking to take their tower. Because getting this lane out of being locked also opens our map up a lot more for farming. Obviously, Abrams is a very strong laner and Kelvin, but like also, yeah, especially right now after they wasted that Kelvin dome, like this is our time to siege. When they don't have Kelvin dome, we can like push them. Like I mean, yeah, you can see like deleting his HP bar, right? At this point, the window's kind of closed because he just got his ult back. But at a time where his ult was down, we should have been looking to pressure tower a lot more. So opening this lane up would be huge. Now they have the OP-ass Kelvin ult, so unlucky. Is your team really giving this urn? I don't think your team should give this urn. Yeah, looks like we're making the call to give it. Alright. I don't know why I'm like, now I'm like, normally I'm review pilled where they pause in DLNS, I hit tab and try to skip. Now I'm DLNS pilled where when they pause, I'm like, okay, we're on a break now. Good and nice. That was great. Looking for some nice on urn. My lane mate is a little weaker than me, so I try to use any time between waves to farm a lot. I mean, that's the idea. I mean, that's how you want to play Ivy. It's just once you get like Cultist and Tesla, you want to start looking at tower and active reload. You want to start looking at tower. And then especially when they throw that the Kelvin dome for no reason, that's when you really want to start looking to pressure, because you are very strong at this point, right? Like even just mathematically, you're 2k souls up. Like you're in a very aggressive position. Now they have Kelvin dome back, and we should get their tower off the back of this. Looks like we don't quite know Kelvin dome timing. We should get a big ambush early. Yeah, Parrot should die here. Yep, we go. I mean, that should be... Now we just siege tower, right? I don't expect this to be messed up. I mean, looking at map, our double auto is still up. I mean, your team hasn't really done their job of stealing these autos, so you could, you know, try to make your way up over there, although it's probably going to be too late at that point. Yeah, actually, right now I just look. I mean, I know Highdocker doesn't like double auto. Because he... I don't know. I think... he told me his whole reasoning. I don't remember why. I don't fully agree with him on that, but we could just look to farm normally in any case. Or sorry, he doesn't like... Sorry, I should specify. He doesn't like double vault specifically on Ivy because she farms everything else so much faster, and he doesn't like buying green items on Ivy, so he doesn't like losing, you know, having to throw that HP. The minus, like, basically 500 HP up 2 vaults. He says feels like pretty bad. You don't have... Your only real sustain is active reload on this build. Okay. Yeah, Lash is farming double. We're just gonna farm, yeah, this. I did not know the right minion was too far for a Tesla bounce. Also, what the fuck? I hate Abrams so much. I also can't wait to see Abrams nerf next patch. He hit 1 charge on you. Why did you just lose your entire HP bar? 1k, by the way. He hit 2 once. 1k. Oh my god, he almost just one-shot you. He is down 5k on you, by the way. I know you don't have green items, but that is still absurd. Literally 2/3 of your net worth. Oh, this is scary. Yeah, he can one-shot us right now. We know his dash is back, almost back. Well, she actually should be back online at this point. Need to be careful. Came back to ask you something. What do you use to edit your videos and stream? Because I've been thinking about it. To stream, I use OBS. To edit videos, if you're on Windows, I think DaVinci is best. DaVinci Resolve. I use Kden because I'm on Linux. It's a fine video editor. Well, honestly, Kden's pretty good and it's open source, but it's just DaVinci is a little more straightforward, I guess. I'd recommend DaVinci. But, you know, if you want to get quirky, Kden also works well. Yeah, we need to get back to this tower. Fortunately, we have to use boost there. Okay, now we're going to really look at your resource management. Something super, super important about playing this Highdocker build is how we use our Heroic Aura, Fleet Foot, and our 2 now that it has the movement speed, right? So it's super, super important how we play around, like... we play around these resources and how we siege with these resources. If you're ever watching a Highdocker VOD or watching me analyze a Highdocker VOD, you'll see whenever he looks to split a tower or split an objective, he always keeps all 3 up to run away if he needs. Or just, you know, you can pop all 3 of them for immediate sliding, one-shot the tower, and then ult away. But he will always go into a split, or into a siege, or into a fight with all 3 up. They're super, super important for that movement speed, and Ivy is very, very hard to catch if you have all three up. Well, on this build specifically. Yeah, your Mo's grab an urn. You have ult, so you're fine. Yeah, you're gonna recrash wave, you're gonna look to reset. You might just ult your Infernus. Okay, you're fine. I think they're looking to Kelvin Dome him. I don't know, it's just going the bird. They're gonna backdoor walk or Guardian, you can't do anything, you should just back off, yeah. They're trading Guardian for urn, we'll take our urn. Plus 2.4k souls, right? So it's not bad. Fortunately we missed that, but we can't soul hold, so. It's because they've been playing the past 2 days, they played a lot of Gun Dorman and deal on us. I think in solo queue, Spirit Doorman is better. You can play a support Gun Doorman if you're in pro play, right? I think that it works well, but I think in solo... Oh, also Zorgi's been playing some Gun Doorman on stream. But I think in solo queue, Spirit Doorman is better. The reason you play Gun Doorman in like DLNS is because then you don't have to put any resources into your bell. It makes it so you can buy more, like, you know, he's maxing his cart and over. So most people max door into carts. But it makes it so you don't have to put early points into your bell, which is really huge for getting your door online much sooner, and it makes you much more supportive. Which again, in like, you know, coordinated play is very, very good. I have really bad hiccups as always. But in solo queue, it's, you know, I think it's better. You can also just carry a game much easier on like pure spirit burst damage. I mean, all of our waves are negative. There's no objective on the map though. Kind of not great. We're looking for this right now. Like, you're an Ivy, your only goal is farm. You're not really ever going to kill these two, especially because it's a Doorman, right? They have Doorman door, they have Abrams charge, they can get out. Every single one of your waves is negative right now. It's much better for you to be farming rather than just kind of sticking around wasting your time. If you're a normal character, this is kind of not great, but could be worse. But as a character who needs to farm... Oh, Rick's just getting Valhalla. Do you need a stone farm? Okay, we live. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's would have been much better if we spent that time farming. Also, you should try to be stone forming that last arrow. Have we used our stone form like more than once this game? Maybe twice? Yeah, these are way too little stone forms. In lane, I don't mind seeing it this little until like 8 minutes because I don't think we were ever needing it for heal. But we should still be much more pilled on using our stone form correctly. I actually wasn't paying that attention. I'm pretty sure we were healthy all of lane, so it didn't really matter. Gotta stop gambling. Haven't won in over 2 weeks. Damn. I mean, you're racking up the tickets then. Surely the big break is next time. Smile. One thing I'm 100% gonna do at some point. Whenever, I don't know, maybe this will happen sometime. Like probably this is like a year in the future. I'm going to make my raffle bot as gambling pilled as possible. Like I'm going to do some events where I make it as gambling as possible. Like have slot machines or something. Like that would go crazy. It's all free, obviously. But have some shit like that would go crazy. Just you get the pure dopamine of gambling, but you don't have to spend any money. Kind of like loot boxes, but again, all free. I wish I could do like a loot box things with emotes. Again, entirely free. Like that'd be, I don't know. I've always loved, like I love Battle Cats because it's just free gacha. Like that's what's goated. Like that's what goes crazy. Like I just want to like emulate that. Like I just want the dopamine of the shit that's like terribly crippling addicting, but it's entirely free. So it's just, you just get the dopamine for free. That's why I would like to introduce my sponsor, CSGO Lotto. You can't lose money on this site. I hope we don't get like loot crates for this game. I mean, it is late for Veilwalker, but it's also just such an OP item, I don't really mind it. Like, Veilwalker is just so good, and it gives you so much, like, ambush potential. It's basically the equivalent of buying, what's the, well, why do I just want to say ambush? What's the item called? Wait, what the fuck is the item called? I don't even know what type it is. Wait, I'm actually just, there we go, Shadow Weave. It's also, like, basically the equivalent of buying Shadow Weave, except it's 3k less. Yeah, the Shadow Weave, thank you. Just thinking of, like, the ambush stat. Let's see. Yeah, you just gotta keep it up. I'm just adding icons to the counter sheet now. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, wait, what do you mean you finished adding icons to the counter sheet? Wait, can people just like edit this shit? No, okay, you can't edit. Or did you mean like you made it so the hero icons are there? That would actually be kind of useful to have. If you could like send that over so I could edit it in. Oh, you said sending it now. Oh shit, thank you. Wait, that's actually huge. I might, you know what, ADHD plus dyslexia is not a fun feast. But thank you, actually, that'll be huge. I'll 100% add those. DMs, yes, thank you, thank you. After this vault, I like in between next raffle, I will add it. I want to try to keep this, again, also, if any of you have any notes for the counter sheet or anything that kind of disagree with, or I'm wondering my thought process on, please ask. I would love to continue to evolve it. Because it's relatively fleshed out, but there's, like, you know, probably a mistake or two, right? Initially, I had debuff remover as green into pocket because of the how good debuff reduction is into them. But then I was like, this is going to be misconstrued as people thinking you can remove the ult. So I just changed it to yellow. You went to camp Half-Blood? Oh, true. Oh, I love those stories as a kid. Crazy. Okay, we're doing a good job farming. Our haze is out farming us, but 25 for 22 minutes is not a great amount of farm. It's not terrible. I need to analyze your farming macro. The thing is, my farming macro isn't the strongest myself, right? Like, if this isn't, I'm not gonna be the best at analyzing this. This is obviously we want to come to this fight and take our free kills. This is normally you would want to try to prioritize farming over a fight, but this is like a spectacular fight for us. Why'd you hit a veil there? What? Am I going? What happened? Were you? They just died with a fucking arrow. Oh my god. You guys need to shut down this GT. He's not even that fed. 127 spear power? Hmm. Yeah, diet. I think, yeah, you just, yeah, got a little, I mean, the dyslexia probably, is what messed you up there. Grabbing Veilwalker. Oh, also one reason Veilwalker is so good right now and it's so good on like this Ivy is the fact that it's movement speed and not sprint speed, right? So it gives you even more, like you can just engage with a like pretty significant slide. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, like the whole bounce to try to dodge Abrams ults. I mean, this is getting a little mosh pity. Kinda sucks we didn't get anyone really off of that. You still inform him because you're reloading. Yep. And that was good. That's the only time I've really paid attention to your stone form, so that was a good stone form. Obviously, just using it while you're reloading is great for min-maxing your damage. Those were my thing in middle school and high school. I washed away boring books and was forced to read fun stories. Yeah, the Percy Jacksons went crazy. I read those like so much in middle school. Then in high school I learned like, you know what's even easier than just reading a book you want for like English class is just reading Spark Notes. So that was the point where I like stopped reading. But like, well, I mean, I read again now, or whatever, but like, you know, I'm not gonna read fucking what awful books. I remember, oh my, focus on the review. Gonna go a whole Frankenstein tangent. We should not be giving this urn. I mean, I get Walker too. We're just gonna split. Okay. Yeah, we're too late to this urn, so we're just gonna split. That's fine. I don't like the team's call to give this urn, but your individual call of like, you're too far. Just go for this is good. We need to keep our Hunter's aura up when we're splitting. Yeah, you can't pull up Fleetfoot to get in here. This is exactly the thing I was talking about before, where you want to come to this Walker with all your resources up. Yeah, because now Paradox is scary. If she had backup, she'd be really scary. We have to pop ult, but you could have just not used ult. If you kept your Fleetfoot up, you could have just Fleetfoot Hunter's aura and just left. Oh, you're using it for the bullet resist shred. I see. Playing it risky, but we get it. Okay, we're out. You should use your 2 while you're running away right now. Again, purely using your 2 for the movement speed is also really valuable. It only reads slop. Ugh, yeah. I remember, oh god, anyway, I'm gonna focus on the review. I can't tangent. BC next, yep, now we're really strong. I think it's, I'm assuming we're just saving for a lucky shot. BC plus lucky shot is just such a, like, OP combo. Farming our boxes. Oh, they're on mids. Are we giving? I mean, yeah, we can't really contest. We're strong right now. Yeah, this lucky shot. We're very strong right now. You really like one shot anyone. Never finished a book for school. Half-assed my reports based on what other kids shared in class discussions. Yeah, that's the like. I mean, that's one way to do it. We didn't really have. Did we have class? I don't know. Maybe I just didn't pay attention in class discussions. I just like, I don't know. I would just pull up Spark Notes like the day before the essay was due. The only class I actually like tried in was AP statistics because it was like actually useful information. Every other class I'm like, I don't need to know. I fucking Frankenstein like literally analyzed whatever. Good pick. Now it's just back off. You guys can't fight this because they have rejuve and you're down one. But we got a good pick off Krill. Krill greed, and now it's a 1 for rejuve, which isn't great. Oh, but Kelvin can't use Dome for the life of him. I hate Kelvin players. That's good. I'm in sure mode, right? Yes, I'm in sure mode. I can flame. Big. Nothing against this actual specific player besides the fact that he's playing Kelvin. Holy fuck. Struggle with finishing struggle with finishing anyone off this entire game. Maybe item usage or bad aim is an issue. I mean, the aim isn't like we definitely aren't hitting. Like we are missing some shots, which isn't great. Right now, when he's rooted, we should be aiming for his head. I've been actually multing that recently when I'm playing Holiday. There's so many times where I will lasso someone, stand still, and then my gun character will just body shot them, and I will like cry. I will actually cry because if you're headshotting like Abrams when he's rooted right there, he dies. Well, I mean he doesn't die, but he loses rejuve, right? Instead, your Haze has to go trade for him, which is not worth it all, but it's her choice. Just don't from these bombs. Yeah, perfect. Was good again. Okay, we kind of we got like some headshots, but again, only 10% of those shots were headshots, which if we're sliding, it's excusable to aim for the body, but most of that time we weren't sliding. You can like just be standing still, locked on their head. I mean, they're doing a terrible job dropping Paige, and yeah, they're forced to back off now, which is good. Assuming we don't die. If we die here, it's really bad. Otherwise, we're fine. A lot of your damage is just kind of like poke damage, right? Like, we're doing a decent chunk of damage. Okay, this is glitched. But I think it's all just like... It's just all poke. It's hard to commit. You kind of have to play like a Viper. In the way you have to like commit to a fight. Poked a ton, but it's also useless. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard for you to ever commit there because you guys are perma down. Your team's not committing to a fight. Your engage is kind of just like Lash ult, maybe a good Inferno Assault. But your engage is kind of rough in a team fight, and that's what you kind of rely on, because you obviously can't. If you just like slide in there and are first in line, you're just going to get shredded. You can possibly play Ivy and tracks targets a mile away by leading the target with bullet drop off. Yeah, I mean, if you're good, you can like track bullet drop off. And like, what is it? What is the opposite of hit scan? I don't actually know what it's called when it isn't hit scan. Now we get capacitor. Late, but better late than never. Now we're doing time. We should just go in on that Kelvin there. Like there, we're playing too safe. If we just go in on the Kelvin, it's bomb bebop. He can't do anything to us. But we have stone for him. We're just gonna stone from this, I assume. Oh, we don't stone from it. Stone forming too late. I mean, wow, it actually worked out. I think Lash hit a big ult. Okay, now we should shove waves. Urn's about to spawn. We should try to grab that. We win the 2v2. Well, I guess GT is actually turbo fed, but only Kelvin to peel with no dome. If you can just focus GT, win the 2v2, so I'd start looking for Urn when it spawns, which should be off spawn on the left side, Smile. Although my map might be tweaking. Okay, it is left side. Projectile is the opposite of hit scan. Is that? But that doesn't sound... Well, like, okay, how would I word it to say, like... Because, you know, obviously you're saying, oh, you, like, track someone with the hit scan bullets. How would I say, like... How would I word it in that situation of, like, how you track someone? Okay, Lash gets Urn, perfect. I don't know. The only characters you ever buy split shot on are, like, Gun Yamada and, like, Paige. Paige, because she has piercing bullets and her bullet hitbox is massive. You don't really, like, split shot, you just get a massive cone of bullets, basically. And then Yamada, again, also because she kind of has, like, fat bullets. The only reason you ever really buy split shot is if it just, like, gives you a cone of damage in front of you. Leading fall off. But leading fall off to me sounds like bullets going down when you shoot them for a while. Okay, we're good. Yeah, and her bullets are so tiny, like, it's hard to get a lot of value out of. Split shot's just like a weird item. It's hard to get a lot of value out of it. And the only time you get value out of it is if you have big bullet hitboxes. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. like the simplest way to put it. But again, I don't fully know. Like, I'm not really a gun player, but I do understand the only characters that buy it are ones with big, like, you know, bullet hitboxes. Okay. We're gonna buy. We have every. What else do we buy? Escalating resilience. Oh, yeah, we don't have defensive items. You're also sitting on 6.2. Like, we should be buying here. I also don't love escalating resilience. I would just go Spellbreak, right? The people who are killing us are mostly this Kelvin, but also Spellbreak amazing into Bomb Buff, amazing into Paradox, pretty good into Kelvin, okay into Abrams. Debuff resistance is not bad into the Doorman, because he's playing off his cart. Yeah, I would definitely go Spellbreak here. Close quarters plus split shot. I mean, yeah, it's like, but like, I mean, close quarters is fine, but like, why would you get split shot in tandem with that unless you're like, the fact that Viper doesn't really buy split shot kind of like shows that combo. We go Frenzy next. I mean, that's good. Spirit Res is good here. It's just like, again, Spellbreak would be so big because we're getting our entire HP melted by GT arrows. Dorman was the scariest one for bullet resistance. I mean, I don't mind going for escalating. I feel like Dorman's scary, but I see, like, I guarantee if we look at your damage taken, he's not going to be the highest, right? It's probably GT. Even though he's scary, he's not really targeting you in fights. That's another big thing. Like, you don't always have to build around the enemy comp. Sometimes you want to build around who's targeting you. I played a game last night where there were four spirit characters. Sorry, no, 4 bullet characters and 2 spirit characters. And my whole team was saying buy bullet, buy bullet. But I bought spirit and we won because I was literally only getting targeted. The 2 spirit characters were hard targeting me, and the bullet characters were just kind of ignoring me. There's also something you have to keep in mind is who's targeting you. Like in that fight, look at the damage we took. 2k from GT, I mean 400 from Doorman, but it's literally just ricochet procs. It's mostly from this GT, I mean almost as much from Kelvin, just like stray spirit burn proc. We'll look at your damage taken by, or from players after this. Yeah, his luck comes down to a Lash ult. Did she pop focus lens after she ulted? Maybe he has. No, she definitely pop. Okay. I mean, there's a window to do that if you sleep, but not if you don't sleep. We're just very afraid. Like, right now we should be sliding into pit. We're playing way too scared. If you just slide into pit right now, like, you have to be keeping them off your patron. You're just giving them so much time to shoot your patron. Yeah, when we slide into pit, we just delete them. Capacitor Abrams right now to get his one off of him. I'd look for that. You're doing good poke. Again, I just capacitor this Abrams. Also, you should be targeting Kelvin because he's, for one, significantly squishier, and for two, doesn't have plated. Oh, no, he didn't have plated. That was return fire proking? Maybe just had a weird visual thing. But, you know, obviously you want to be trying to target Kelvin in this situation, not Abrams, because of the 44% bullet resistance. Okay. Like, if we look at you, damage from players, Ivy. Oh, actually, Doorman is the top. Surprised by that. Where does this damage come from? I feel like he was not looking at us very much. But in general, even though you're taking 7k from this Doorman, you're still taking significantly more spirit, right? Well, maybe not significantly, but you are taking more spirit. Spellwork would feel really good into this. Especially because the way we're getting shut down from fights are just GT arrows. Let's see. But, I mean, again, that's not even saying, I don't mind escalating resilience. I still think that's a good buy. It's more just, and we had enough to buy a T1, or T3 and a T4. So I'm not even saying escalating resilience is necessarily a bad buy. I'm more saying, you know, we need Spellbreak in this build as well. Probably instead of Frenzy. And then also, if you need slots at this point, you can, like, sell Cultist. You don't probably sell Enduring next, I guess. Like, Cultist into Enduring. Because Cultist, I mean, obviously a good item, but you can sell it later. Yeah, I mean, again, it's mostly just saying you need, like, if you had, what's it called? Spellbreak could be a lot better, especially because getting Frenzy is good, but the most of Grey Talon's damage was, like, initiation damage on us, right? Like, we were getting hit by one GT arrow, getting taken half HP, and then having to bounce. I don't think we took many fights where we had this buff actually up. Because we were just very afraid to play on low HP. Which you don't have Van Burst or anything, so it makes sense. If you're going Frenzy, much better to have. I mean, not again, not a bad item, but Spellbreak feels so good into a Fed GT. It completely shuts him down, and then also Para, but she wasn't really. I don't even think. Did she even do damage to you this game? I don't even know if she shot you once this game. Oh, she did shoot you once. But literally just once. Bebop didn't do damage to you until 20 minutes of the game. That's insane. Anyway. What was I looking at? Spellbreaker probably is a better defensive item than that. Yeah, I mean, well, again, it's more game specific. Spellbreaker just feels amazing into GT. Completely shuts him down. Like, he's just basically -1 charge shot against you, which is huge. And it blocks Owl if he's going for executes. But anyway, as far as the notes, I've noticed I'm saying but anyway really fast. In lane, sorry, I'm really comfy. I'm like, no, I can't just not properly position on my keyboard. I don't have the right thing copied. In lane, the biggest notes I have written down is that early, it was just like, okay, generally we played late fine. It was really just those early first couple waves. We gave 2 denies for free, one off the back of our Kutsu. Whenever you're Kutsuing like a minion and an enemy, which ideally you should be trying to place your Kutsu, so it gets like 2 minions and an enemy. You need to be ready to confirm those orbs. And then we just also gave another deny later. Like if we look at their denies, yeah, 2 of those denies from Abrams are off like the first 2 waves, and then we kind of get back into this with our denies and such, which are obviously pretty good. Those are the biggest like early lane notes. Then we just trying to box max more. We box maxed a little, but if we look at again souls by source, we go to you by they say game says lane ends at 9 minutes. 350 to 325 souls is not bad. Or breakables by 9 minutes, but it also could just be more. It could just be even more if you were doing box routes. I think we did like maybe 3 box routes in the entire lane. Which as Ivy, anytime you have a window to box max, you should be box maxing. And just farming as much as you can. And then in the mid to late game, we were doing a lot. Partially it was just the fact that our team was kind of like MIA. These builds are interesting. So it was, I honestly wouldn't even say you lost this game due to your own fault in the mid to late game. We were just very afraid to go in. Like when Dorman doesn't have ult, they don't have a lot of CC to lock us down. I mean, Abrams' charge is a little scary, but he was relatively behind. We more need to be playing around, like, I mean, more just like, you kind of want to play like a Viper, right? On Ivy in this build especially, you need to be like sliding in and one-shotting people. And just, you were kind of like, how do I explain this? When you would go into a fight, like if the fight's here and this is your base, you kind of like slide in, shoot a bit, and then like back out. What you want to do on Gun Ivy is you want to slide in, shoot in, but you want to like keep going to the fight, and you want to be exiting on the opposite side as you're like sliding through the fight, much like a Viper would. Like that's, you want to be going about that, especially if you know they don't have like Abrams charge Dorman ult online. They have no way to lock you down, and you're in a really good spot. Yeah, I mean, the aim is, if you want to aim train to improve your aim, you can. It's not really like that. Obviously like micro matters and like having good aim matters if you want to climb, but there's not much more I can coach about that than just saying like, if you feel like your aim's a problem, just do some aim training. Yeah, when Dorman's that fed, he is scary, but when he doesn't have his store up, he can't. It's like, okay, I mean, he seems like a talented Dorman. Normally, I would say it's pretty hard for a Dorman to hit a car on a sliding around Ivy, but if he's talented, well, without knockdown, but if he's talented, he probably could hit it. But it's still not, he's not, if you just wait a second, he'll dump. I mean, ideally your Mo should be trying to get those cooldowns dumped on him. Then after they cooldown dump into your Mo, you should be trying to go into that fight. Again, partially not your fight because your team wasn't really initiating and you aren't the initiation. You need someone to eat the cooldowns for you. However, they still should be a little more committed. But I generally wouldn't say you losing this game was your fault. It was mostly the fact that we don't have great initiation besides a good last ult, and our Mo wasn't really frontlining as hard as he should have been. How much did he take? Ooh, no, it's dealt. Okay, I was gonna say he took 18. He took, like, their Bebop took, oh my god, that's actually, no. Damage from players, that's what I'm trying to look at. They took 50k. I mean, 50k isn't bad. A lot actually. Like your Lash took almost 40, right? I think she didn't do a terrible job tanking. Just felt like it wasn't getting enough initiation. Poe's probably the most interesting tank in the game. He's really tanky, but his damage options are all basically null compared to the other three tanks. Yeah, I mean, he's like a more of a supporty tank than like Abrams or Billy, right? Um, he's a good tank, but his, Abrams can like kind of one-shot someone on his own, while Mo just more like sustains, eats cooldowns, ults their carry. Mo's like an anti-carry. Well, Abrams and Billy are more like conventional tanks. Let me get a raffle up. Flash raffle. Oh wait, let me grab before I'm showing my Discord. Let me grab the. Okay, let me copy this link. Thank you, Apollo, if you're still here, for getting me the icons. Let me paste the link. Hopefully, I'm not on main. Okay, I joined on main. Whatever. And then, oh, we got the item icons too. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Damn. Okay, let me get a new raffle up and then I'll add this to the doc. 5 minutes. Twitch. Raffle. I'm really fucking hungry. And then get this off. Okay. Come here. We're golden. Thanks a lot. I got a rank or 2 off the previous coaching, so I'll try to put this one to good use. Of course, of course. I'm happy to coach you. I mean, you're getting up there, right? You're honestly, I mean, okay, actually, one thing. Fuck, God damn it, the ads just ran. Are you in ads? If not, okay, like a couple of things I could say. Like, I want to copy that. How do I paste this into the doc? Then I want to insert a row to the left. Insert column left. And I just paste here? Shit, it didn't work. Shit, does that actually not work? Oh, do I have to copy them individually? That doesn't work either. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Command V. Paste values only. No, just paste the fucking thing. It does actually look so much better like that. How do I How do I get this? I don't know how to use Google Sheets. If like I can't just copy and paste? I can't. It just highlights, but it doesn't actually paste. We're getting much more there if I didn't get bored off a hero. Yeah, no, honestly I'm in the same boat. Like it's I mean you all know I like main someone for like 70 games. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. And I I'm finally starting to climb. I'm like, okay, I'm getting good at this character. On to the next one, which is good for a coach to be fair, but for climbing it's not ideal. God damn it, I actually can't. I have to copy this? Like, I can make a copy of this, I guess. You can make your own copy of the code. Wait, you can make a copy of the copy as your own again? Yeah, I guess I just have to do that, right? No better way to go about this, is there? I guess I'll just relink in the video description and the command. I think there has to be a way to copy this into my thing. How to copy an image in Google Sheets to another sheet. Download a file? Select the image you want to copy, press Control C, navigate to the destination sheet and press Control V. I strangle someone. Some can, some can't. Okay, well, let me just check. If I copy like this and I paste this here. Okay, so that copies normally, so it is the image. Shit. Shit. Do you wait, Apollo, do you have the images downloaded? Because could you just send me the like folder you have if you downloaded the images? Or if you actually if you copied and pasted them, I could probably also just do it the way you did it. You click insert. I click insert? What do you mean I click insert? Insert cells and shift down. No, I don't know what that means. Insert link. I think it took me 30 minutes to make that. Damn. Well, if you have the things downloaded, that'll skip all the hard parts for me. How much was on the raffle? 30 seconds? Okay. Oh, I let me back to the dashboard. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking kind of quietly. My voice is starting to feel a little chopped. Raffles left for today's stream, then I my weekend. Okay, that seems good. I'll probably just, I mean, realistically, quote unquote, my weekend means working on a new guide, but it'll be good to eat. God, Phantom Pocket. Yeah, there we go. I wish maybe I do just make a copy. Yeah, maybe I just make a copy of yours and change the link. I think I'll just do that, Apollo. I'll do that after. I guess I can do it while this is downloading. There'll be 2 more coaching sessions today. I started a little late, so we're gonna be going a little later than usual or than normal as well. I wish I could just like, can I just like import this? Wait, is there a way? Wait, Apollo, actually, is there a way that you can save this as like a chart? Like, I know there's a way you can make it a chart. Can you make it like exportable? There is an import button. So if I download this, can I import? Oh, wait. I can download it as Microsoft Excel. PDF, web page, document. There an icon jump scare? Oh yeah, I guess this is okay. This would be an interesting one. I've always had, well, okay, I don't dislike Zara. This is not a personal attack, but I dislike people who put Twitch in their name. I'm like, Twitch is their game handle. Which I probably just made like 80 goddamn. Like, I'm pretty sure 80 people in the Deadlock community do that, but like, I don't know, it's always just small to me. The people who type their Twitch after game, oh my, yeah, TTVs, or people who type their Twitch after game, ugh. Can I? Okay, yeah, let's just go to this scene. I mean, there has to be an easy way to get the icons do look really nice. Maybe I just make a new dog. I think there has to be an easier way though. Screenshot? No. I like watching I like watching the games after if they have a TTV. Yeah, but like that's the issue, is it gives them fucking viewers. I don't know, man. I just find it, I guess, yeah, cringe is the easiest word. What were we talking about? Spirit Boy Whip. Spirit Bomber Ivy is getting very good. I'm trying very hard to add encounters into the build that work in mid game. I get you. Shit, I gotta start recording. Slash, where's my slash? Slash marker Phantom Pockets, and then change the rank logo, and then get to the dock, and then fix my zooming on the dock. Okay, Phantom Pockets. Taking Geist Bomb first, immediately Omega Lol. Imagine. Oh, that's a bad deny. That sucks. You and Drifter just went for the same orb. That's unfortunate. I mean, I assume we're just doing a leap rush. There's a guy in South American. Wait, what? Oh, it's just called Deadlock, Peru. I see. Yeah. And that's an unfortunate deny. Obviously, now we can't fight first wave or second wave. If you're looking to shoot minions off Sip, yeah, we just want to give our wave prio. I mean, the issue with giving your wave prio now is you're kind of putting yourself, like, this is not, you don't really want to fight here. Luckily they aren't engaging, but they're going to be up an ability off this wave. And you're obviously down a boon at the start of the wave. Now you have your boon, but you're still down a full ability. You can harass until the final minion falls, and now you need backpedaling. You're lucky they're not just haze slipping you here. Oh, 100% you should be just getting haze slipped right there and then double meleeed. 1000% they haze sleep you, you should die. Unless they, did they miss a minion? I don't think they did. Yeah, their souls are good, they didn't miss a minion. Heck, With Rush for staying so healthy, they've taken 3 Geist Bombs and we're full HP. Has Haze just not shot us? Oh, yeah, Haze has just not shot us, okay. Going for box still, yeah, then we'll take the left 2. Or are we doing the extended route? Okay. Yeah, this is fine. One thing we saw in DLNS that's worth mentioning, oh, you're getting chased. You can jump up here and grab these ones in here if you want, like, wall jump backwards and go back in after you farm them. Not the greatest situation that time, because we were getting chased, but just to note. Oh, we finally took damage. Hitting with healing rights. You can already tell they play pocket by them slapping people with case. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very pocket one-trick person. I always want to be good at pocket, but then I play like 10 games on pocket. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking, it's just boring, man. Ooh, unfortunate. We're gonna go. I mean, we just leap saving now. Are we gonna buy like another T1, like resto shot before we leap save or what? Monster rounds. Okay. It is a hard lane. This is obviously very oppressive. They buy monster rounds to allow us to get better wave prio and to keep wave away from tower, and for the out of combat regen feels very nice in lane. Heck. Now we're gonna steal our more aggressive boxes. Yep. That Haze really fucking wants you. Is she under you? She is, right? They're going for their roof boxes. And we're doing a great job suppressing their boxes. They aren't really, I mean, we are pockets, so we're relatively hard to catch in that situation, but they aren't really able to do anything about us, which is nice. I don't see any major mistakes so far, aside from, well, actually no, I haven't seen anything major. Actually using one. Let's see, gonna look for some harass. Okay. I want to get spot in lane. Let me like make a note. Okay, that's not, wow, I just clicked so many buttons wrong. Guy's obviously very low. We're just gonna look for a cloak case, and she's dead. Yeah, perfect.
She needed to die.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Glock it. This Joker also really likes running Glock it. Well, I guess when she's tilted. But yeah, I've seen Glock hits. Unfortunately. Okay, we're looking for just poke. Gold's online. Obviously, we want to try to get that on both of them. If we get it on Geist, she's just gonna have a terrible time. Going for bridge buffs. Movement buffs, so now we're just gonna be completely unkillable. And then once we get Majestic Leap, we just instantly win lane. Smile. Okay. Back to the lobby. Yeah. Yeah, pocket ult on Geist. Well, she does her, but she's just behind. Is gonna be a lot for her. Now she's getting back into this game. About to get her ult online, so it's not as scary. Like, pocket ult is always scary, right? But you want more of a double ult. There's our cultist. Wait, why am I not wow, I've actually been coaching way too many gun characters recently. I saw monster rounds. I knew we were saving for a T3. My mind just filled in cultist. I can't wait for the leap nerf and the cultist nerf. Yeah, we get out of most of the 2 damage. Obviously, they walk up, they just get 2-man ulted. We're gonna ult her. She should die. Why is she that afraid of you?
The government didn't already hate my family enough.
Just if she sticks that ult, do you really kill? That's full duration left. Not sure. I don't play enough pocket to know how the interaction goes. I don't think you can 100 to 0. You have to get like 4 Glock shots, which at 400 HP, I feel like haze out DPS is 4 of your shots. But maybe I'm incorrect. Or you shouldn't have active reload pops. Okay. And yeah, now we just win lane because we just have Majestic Leap, so we're unkillable. Yep, we're just gonna press 1. Go for, yep, 100 to 0. Ooh. Dark Ace miss? Okay, Drifter picks her up. That's actually a really good Drifter pick. Or did a Minion? No, Minion picks her up. That's so sad when perfect if Drifter got her for stacks. If they do ban timer mods, you can find a video you put in the background that tells you when stuff is spawning. Oh yeah, I mean I have one of those. Like I'll make an updated version. Someone asked for an updated version eventually, but I literally have one of those. I mean, it's fine to have it, but it doesn't work for like interactive stuff. Like, well, okay. Again, I don't think it's gonna be stuff's gonna be removed for like mods that say, I don't know, bridge buff is spawning or something. But when for rejuve is the issue. Like, again, I don't know. I don't think they'll nerf them or remove the mod that tells you when rejuve spawns. But I do hope that they remove it, along with the, you know, any other timer mods. It's also a slippery slope, right? Someone could just, I mean, again, we could have a mod that tells you, like, recommends how to itemize based on the code. What did she die to? Backstabber? Must have been Backstabber, right? Yeah, that's what it was. Echo. I mean, we got Woolen and forced to reset using boost to get back quickly. We're obviously going to be up with ult, so we're in a good spot. Why is Backstabber did that much damage to her, though? Holy. We should be able to keep our tower up. Warden is counter-rotating, even if he's slow. Never mind, he's just farming. We get a 2-man ult on him. We're a little stingy with our ult. If we just ult the Haze and Geist before we go on that Billy, it's going to put our Warden in a much better spot. I think we're going to solo ult her now. No, I'm not going to lie. I'm in game right now, so I can barely hear. Okay, I get you. I mean, you'll have the VOD. I'm honestly not, there isn't that much, right, so far. Obviously Geist does swap, so we have to respect. Yeah. Hold before we die, or just go for the movements. Oh, we are strafing. Yeah, we just stall for our leap. Alright. Very surprised we live there, but I guess they just... Abrams doesn't want to shoot you, so we're good. Okay. A lot of my Billy kills early game are... yeah. Yeah, I mean, Backstabber does do it a certain amount of damage. Like, 80 poke, you just kind of constantly get. It's pretty insane. I mean, I think it, you know, obviously it change. It's just like 80 poke. I don't know the exact number. I was just thinking it as 80. Yeah, I need to learn how to strafe better. I mean, I'm getting okay at it. My ground strafing's really bad. My aerial strafing's fine, but my ground strafing is... I just can't get it to quite work. Okay. I mean, yeah. We're just gonna farm our heart away. Not much to say. Was there a shadow patch? I don't see any patch notes, but was there like a shadow patch recently? You can check. If it is a shadow patch, they'll have them. You can look up Deadlock forums and Yoshi post them there in changelog. Oh, we fucked up the jump. Did Billy just ult? No, okay. Abrams really wants you. swear I heard Billy ult. What did I hear? His 2? Must have been his 2. Or it could have been a 1. I heard a chain. But there was an update. Nah, there probably isn't a patch today. I mean, there may... I doubt it. At this point, there definitely is an extra where it's, what, like 3? Yeah, there definitely isn't a patch coming today. Yeah, God.
I see the professor.
I mean, okay, what's this game looking like? We're in a very winning state. Ern would not be bad to grab. Always be afraid of his Dynamo ult. But 7 ult is also, well, I mean, they, to be fair, they have Viper ult for denying 7. Both teams actually have a pretty good team fight. It's kind of hard to run Ern while Dynamo ult is online, but if he drops it at any point, we should look for Ern. Mosh pit mid for no reason. Yeah, it doesn't feel like there's any reason to mosh pit there. Oh, we are lucky we had that window to TP back. Oh, I should probably turn on streamer mode for this game since it's like flex the names of the game we're in, I think, type of game. How did they make her go, oh my god, yeah, Victor did not have a good time. Yeah, God.
Headed to Broadway. Affliction's ready.
Yeah, we get a 3-man here, 2-man, go dead, should be able to pick up Geist. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I feel like I don't do enough on Pocket, is like when you recast the Majestic Leap after Barrage. I mean, to be fair, I don't even use my Barrage when I play Pocket, because like, fuck that ability. But like, recasting Leap after Barrage is something I need to work on.
Let's take out Dynamo.
Yeah, I mean, definitely could look to run Urn at this point. Dynamo will fall. Unfortunately, we could ask our Victor to pick it up. If your Victor starts running Urn while you're chasing this Dynamo, it's really good. But you would have to call for it here. I mean, at this point, it's more like, I don't actually know if you even use your mic in game. It's more like or like actual calming type of things that matter. Because I feel like you're individually, you always play above your own elo. But you just aren't. You need to like, to actually climb at this point, you need to be IGLing more. Like something to like make a. We're losing so much. Something to like make a difference, right? Because like if Victor just grabs that urn and runs it while we're killing Dynamo, it's going to be such like, it's a free urn for us, right? They're going to be down a player and no major ults. Like, it's a great spot. Why? Dynamo's Majestic? Trophy Majestic. Interesting. On a kick build? Interesting. Caring for Spirit Snatch, but you don't have it. It's interesting. Our cultist, leap out, yeah. Surprised you try to fight there. I feel like we shouldn't try to fight there, because I know he's like, I don't know, I would just, you would have to, I would assume he has a teammate with him when he's engaging like that, because engaging alone there is kind of crazy. He doesn't beat you in 1v1. Oh, maybe he really thinks he does beat you in 1v1. I can't believe he's still trying to 1v1 you. Okay. We're going for a buff. We get it. We'll leap out. He really wants to 1v1 you. You always have to case his kick. Okay. Wait, was that instant 3.2k soul dead? What are we talking about? Oh, with the like how many souls we have. Air cooldown. Sorry, I'm kind of like tweaking right now. I mean, again, this game, the fact that Urn hasn't been run is kind of insane. I guess it's because their team's behind. Your team wants to look for this Urn. Like right now, again, no Dino ults, like no Nino ult, no Viper ult. We have 7 ult. It's so huge. They can't cancel Viper ult. They can't cancel Dino ult if we just go for it right now. It's not Dino ult. They can't cancel 7 ults because they don't have Viper ult online. And they don't have Dino ult, so if we just grab Urn, Dino ult in the air, it's like such a good Urn. Now we have a pick. Oh my god. Okay, let me add oats. Again, 2 picks. I mean, you're on the opposite side of Urn, unfortunately. Okay. Now mid's coming into play again. I mean, we're in a very winning position in this game. I'm curious how it gets thrown. Actually, well, I'm assuming we lost by timeline. I don't actually know we lost. Looking for Dino Jump.
I see Dynamo.
Yeah. I mean, it's showing no one on map. You guys are 4 here, so you probably have player advantage. Gravity cements Urn as neutral. That's good. Again, hopefully she shoves and then grabs it. I'm glad we cemented Urn as neutral. Kinda sucks it's not. Like, it's just her doing that, though. No Lotto. We're pretty unkillable. You should be farming the medium creep if you're doing this. There, just light melee and leave. Yeah, the second you hear that wall jump, you just need to light melee and get out. Oh, that Abrams is just low. Okay. This is where we type TY Abrams. It's Sade, he just let us get out. The second you hear that Billy jump out, you need to light melee that machine and get the fuck out. The second you hear anyone when you're like stealing that in general is ego, but I don't mind it because your waves are getting kind of negative, right? Which was what makes it really ego. But I don't mind it because again, it's like the fool me once rules, right? But the second we hear smoke, we need to get the fuck out. What the fuck? I never knew Pocket's animation looks like that from the other side. Now we have Spirit Snatch, yeah. The pressure heavy meleeing in his face. That is so ego.
Thanks so much.
Oh no, he threw his parry, right? Surely he threw his... No, he didn't throw his parry. We should... just don't be trying to heavy melee. It's not worth. Even if Spirit Snatch just put it a longer cooldown. It doesn't matter. The risk reward is just so not there for heavy meleeing as Pocket. I mean, kind of the same as Paige, right? Well, not exactly the same as Paige. Oh, Spirit Snatch is like super popular in Pocket. I don't think there's any major Pocket build that doesn't use it nowadays. It's just such an OP item, and it makes it on Pocket. If you have Spirit Snatch or not, like look at these, look at this build. We have Cold Front and Improved Spirit they are our only offensive items. The second you buy Spirit Snatch on top of anything, you can just one shot whoever you want on Pocket. Item's just like actually absurd. We're just gonna leave because Dino shows up. Obviously, we can't really be splitting this. Buffs are gonna be up soon. I think our team finally got Urn, surely. It's gone, and there's no way they ran it. Yeah, we're positioning for buffs. Upgrade our CDR for Cultist, Leap, and Spirit Snatch. But on our camp? Yeah, we should be able to pick her up. Oh yeah, she's wall-hauled. Okay. What did that warding cage hit? Oh, the knockdown. And I feel like I watched Warden and I'm like, oh damn, I want to play Warden. Like, and then you play Warden, it's just like so miserable to play. This character is so fucking boring. He seems so fun on paper, but he's so boring. It's so sad. He has like everything I want in a character. Decent split potential, 1v9 potential, and he buys Majestic Leap. And he can buy Knockdown. Like all I want. Yeah, we just leave. What are bleeding to? Oh, it's just toxic bullets. Yeah, getting just kind of egoing. We shouldn't be waiting to see someone there. We know we don't have any support. It's not a fight we want to take. And we know that Hayes is close because she just like fought us on that wave. You should just be backpedaling there. There's no reason to like run any risks of like, I mean, even if it's like squishy, right? The time for Hayes to get there is pretty quick. The only character you could really one-shot right now that isn't Hayes is like, I mean, Dynamo has a ton of survivability. Viper has Bola. There's not really that much you could do to any of them. Short of maybe Hayes, but again, we know she's not there. Yeah, it's a good Urn fight for us. The issue is just Viper Bola. Viper being able to Bola 7 is so scary.
Take out Geist.
It's like the way we win this fight, or way we win all these earn prices with the good 7 ult.
You should run. Safe.
Oh god. But yeah, I mean, it's a bad fight now. It sucks your team isn't there. You're just looking to one shots. Did you get Arn? Wait, did Victor just get Arn? Wait, what happened there? Did Victor actually just get Arn? Oh yeah, he did. I don't even think that's... Yeah, that's just unfortunate. Yeah, let me look at map state on that more, actually. I was debating just skipping past it, but let me look at exactly what happened here. Our team's late.
Let's take out Geist.
Let's take out Viper.
Oh, you created damage, I see. Yeah, we just go on Viper. Our team's not here. Oh, but we scare Abrams off. That's what happens. I see. Yeah, I mean, we just create damage. That's generally good play to alter there, but... Just not afraid enough of the,
Ready to use item.
Wait, you're typing, so you aren't on mic this game. Okay. That's my previous question. Let's see.
Think then.
What am I looking for?
Opening case.
Yeah, I can tell it's getting late. Fuck. You just farm all these lottos. Yeah, looks like you're headed for it now. We'll cold front this and then go. A lot of farm for us. I mean, it's a little scary. Them pushing into us. Also, yeah, there's Viper. I was gonna say it's fairly predictable that we farm this. Yeah, we just teleport to the roof. Oh no. That's unfortunate. No, I actually full jumped you. I don't mind you. Yeah. Well, you just fucked up the wall jump. What was I saying? I don't mind you going for that. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You probably should have lived there. But I don't mind you going for that lotto. As long as like we know it's ego. We just gotta greed again. We greed the lotto and we see Viper and we should just be backpedaling. Look for an altar. You should have. Well, I mean, I guess they have. No, they don't have Dynamo. We could definitely look for an altar. And I guess all we're doing is forcing him to base, but still. Oh yeah, yeah, you definitely live if you are making it onto that roof. We also did TP a little early. You should also just, I mean, if you want to farm these faster, you should just be doing the like one melee into the other one tech. You're slowing yourself down by farming them like this, which at this level matters a lot. Also, it's kind of risky to farm this whole wave shoved, but we do see a lot. Sorry, well, your mid wave is shoved. We do see a lot of them. We're gonna grab Earn to deny it from them now. I assume. Now we're just giving him Earn, not even trying to grab it. Okay. I mean, it would be good to try to get this Earn. You'd have coordination with your team, though. You obviously can't look to solo grab it. The fact that Billy shoved wave before grabbing it, like, it would be good to... Is he not grabbing it? Okay, there we go. It would have been good if you could have like pushed with your 7 to try to get the Earn, and then obviously, you know, you have a Majestic Leap if they're collapsing there. Are we calling to fight this?
What's the plan?
Or just, I mean, we can't really hold this Walker. I guess you're just looking for a big ult, but like this Walker is gone. It's pretty ego to try to fight here. Unless you're trying to fight in your base. You're also heavy mailing a lot, which is hyper ego. That bullet, you should be like, you should not be too big in there. But did that bullet sound like weird for anyone else? Like a sound effect. And yeah, we just back that all out. We're lucky they let us sleep out. When we TP in on that bullet, Billy, he definitely should have calmed. They should have backed up to us. Nothing wrong doing things based on how a lobby plays. Wait, what? I mean, I don't disagree with that, but what are you, like, what is that referring to? Okay. Get our cultist up. Heavy melee. Oh, I see. I mean, yeah, but okay. The issue with that is it's so like okay. I agree in generally, but with that, it's so risk reward. It's like you don't figure out if they parry or not until you heavy melee them. And like if you ever get parried, you just get 100 to 0 versus your heavy melee does what, like an extra. Let's look. I mean, obviously there's spirit's cool or spirit snatch cooldown, but it's also like an extra 100 damage. Like you're getting 100 damage for the risk of losing like 2k HP. Yeah, I just soloed you again. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, game wasn't really on us. Or just on the teammates. I'm surprised you get this lobby with no Eternuses on your team. I must have missed someone in this lobby on your team has to be Eternus, right? But I don't think anyone is. I mean, I kind of recognize that Ivy's name. No one else's name I remotely recognize, though. Huh. I think Ivy is Ascendant, but... You can hide your light melee and silence wave projectile. Wait, I want to check that. I think the Ivy is... but like low Eternus. Okay, I see. Yeah, I think I recognize that name. I've definitely seen them in lobby.
I've waited years for this.
Okay.
I can't waste this chance.
Silence wave, and then... Oh yeah, I guess, okay, yeah, you're just like visually hide it. The thing about silence, or the thing about like that is you're not, people don't react to a light melee, right? Like it's just, it's all prediction, so it doesn't really matter if you're hiding or not, because it's not reactable, it's just, are you predicting the light melee? Okay, anyway, as far as the notes, early, I mean, okay, also you generally play that game fine, and you're getting like, you're a very macro strong player, so there isn't going to be that much, but early that, the fight on wave 2 was really bad. We can't, when we get denied in the first wave, you got to keep in mind, first off, you're just down a boon on any fights on that first wave. And then on the second wave, when you try to fight, you're choosing, yeah, but, well, okay, even lower than that, your light melees are going to be predicted. But, like, I'm more talking to Apollo, talking about, using silence wave to, like, mask the light melee. It's not really, there's no real point in masking light melee since it's never going to get, like, reacted to. It's just something you're going to get predicted. But yeah. What was I saying? First off, and then when you're okay, so on the first wave you're fighting down a boon, which isn't great, but could be worse. But on the second wave you're fighting down a boon and down a full ability, and we're lucky we didn't get a lot more punished for that. When we walked up, 100% Heishu just like swung out and slept us. People really, really don't respect how bad, like getting denied on the first 2 waves is so crucial. Because again, it's a full boon on first wave, which is massive. Well, not massive, but big, and then a full ability and boon on second wave, which is massive. Like something that really matters. We have to respect that deny more. Next up, I would say, like, we kind of lost that game because we won early, but we just never did earn. Like, we never pushed our advantage. There were good times to run earn, and none of the times you could have picked up earn, but if you want to hit, like, I mean, I think you're closer to hitting a turn. Swear to God, I just started knocking and I'm home alone, but whatever. If you're trying to hit a Turnus, I think you're closer to hitting a Turnus than Ascendant. You need, like, to get past that, like where you are, you need to be the one making calls. You don't even necessarily need to be like using your mic if you don't want to use your mic. Again, I would be hypocritical to tell someone they have to use their mic. But even just binding to your ping wheel to like help me deliver this thing with the urn, or you can also just ping it on map. That's what I do. But like there were a couple of times where you probably did recognize it was a good urn, but you weren't near it to pick it up, and you should have just called for like your Victor to grab it or someone to grab it, because you need to be pushing. Like winning a game like that is pretty solely about like cementing your lead with those neutral urns where you guys are up like 9k, but not enough for it to be a on their side. But I think the biggest thing is just making those calls, right? We just didn't. There was no opportunity for us to call mid boss really, because our game like slipped out of our hands post 18 minutes. But you should be making at least the urn calls, and if it's quicker for you, just having on your ping wheel help me deliver this thing. If it's, or you can just click it on map, although that is a little more reactive, or not reactive, but like more you know what I'm trying to say. Less slow, like you can't do it in a fight or whatever, which half the time you want to call someone to run, or is when you're in a fight, you know you're gonna win. It's like we want to start running it before the fight ends. So we're starting to run it before the respawn timers start ticking. But yeah, honestly, those are the biggest notes. I mean, the middle, like the end game, I think were all of our deaths that game 2 dynamo ults? We died once to the mantle not working. Our other 2 deaths were to solo dynamo ults. Like we got a little greedy, but like it was generally fine. I mean, okay, no, that's not true. When we were farming that lotto on our second death where we died to Viper, you want to be like, when you're farming a lotto like that and it's like on map there's like 2 lottos on your side and like no other farm on the map, you need to assume, and the enemy obviously knows you want to farm that. So the second you see Viper there, you just need to run away. Try to light melee the machine and then just run away. You should not be greeting at all. Because we also kind of got griefed by the fact that we like were greeting by staying there and waiting. Obviously we should have lived with the mantle, but it also was just very greedy, where we need to assume, like, okay, we see Viper engaging here. There's probably at least 2 behind her, because this is the only farm on the map. They know that we're going to want to farm it, and it's very important farm too, and if they get the pick on you, they can then steal your double auto, which is obviously massive. So it should be more like we see someone just run away in that type of situation. Okay. But yeah, those are the biggest notes, and again, you're getting to the point where your notes are like thinning out more and more. I genuinely think if you, I mean, we didn't see this in this game, but I genuinely think if you fix your like mental of like tilting like mid game, you will hit Eternus like relatively quickly. It's just about like, I feel like you're just hard held back by the mental. But yeah, anyway, let me start a new raffle, and what should be the final raffle of this stream. No, just click stop streaming. Fuck. They need to. I will never understand why there isn't start streaming. Are you sure? Yes. Stop streaming. Are you sure? Yes. Like, why is it so easy to start and stop? I wondered if like weighted shots on Ivy. I would not buy weighted shots on Ivy. Weighted shots is a good item, but you're still like, okay, yes, you're taking a lot of close trades on Ivy, but you're also still taking like medium range trades on Ivy, which weighted shots affects a lot. There we go. I believe in you, Wolf. Erica. And I do like, I'm getting my movement there, but I don't know. I feel like the next arc after Holiday, like I can feel I'm about to hit a pocket arc. Like if I want to actually climb again, Pocket's the character. I just like, I don't know, something about this character I just don't like. I don't like how you have to like constantly be like active, you know? Like it's just, you have to like, it's like I don't know, it's just, you constantly have to be on edge, because if you make one mistake, you're just eviscerated. And then also, obviously, you know, will take a lot of time to improve my pocket mechanical skill. Changing mental got me immortal in Valorant, because I also stopped using my mic because people egos were annoying. Yeah. I mean, egos are crippling in games. It's pretty bad. But yeah, it's mental. Changing your mental is huge. A lot of people are just held back by mental, which it's like, I mean, there's a difference between mental of like not looking for improvement and not looking at good improvement, and mental in the sense of like just tilting when you lose, because you know you are correctly better than everyone in that lobby, but it's also you're getting held back because you're just getting on these tilt streaks. Oh yeah, I can check if I can access that game. Let me see. Yeah, my movement in this corridor feels so bad. Like it should be more locked down. Nope, I cannot see that one. But it's just saying it failed. It's not saying I'm not allowed to. It's saying it failed to load the metadata, which I'm not even sure what that error means. Oh, is it a new raffle? Sometimes it just takes a second. Sometimes games can take like an hour to like load. So if it's a recent bot, that's probably why. You just like wait an hour and it'll be fine. How did I get so much height on that wall jump? What the fuck? Wait, did I must have like, wait. Why? I swear to God, I don't get that much height on wall jumps normally. Mine's insane. Mine's, what? Wait. No, you definitely do. I'm just going insane. Okay. That's from yesterday, almost 24 hours. Weird. Maybe that one, I don't know what that one could have that would make it like tweak. My pocket is so sloppy, man. I want to get a good pocket, but I don't know. I gotta get bored of holiday first. Well, I'm already bored of holiday, but I'm winning on holiday. Any reason you're not using increased FOV? I just can't be bothered to do it. If they make it an in-game setting, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna like do all, what is it? You should do like file shit, right? Like I just can't be bothered. I like keeping my game relatively vanilla too, since I do coaching, right? I want it to just be as like simple as possible. That's why I don't like mod characters and stuff. Like I think that whatever, like Surfer Dynamo looks sick, but like I'm not gonna, yeah, I just want to keep my shit looking original for you know, if this coaching session goes to YouTube. Okay. I definitely getting hungry. I had to gear up for like the week in food. I just went to Costco. I got like a ton of sparkling waters for like, you know, my streams. Obviously gotta have them. And then I got like a pack of like sucking 8 steaks. I'm just gonna like eat steak for like 5 days in a row. That's my plan. Who needs other food? No Goo Bebop. I do like the Goo Bebop skin, but like if when skins come to the game, my goal is to get big enough. Oh, I got a scam message. A group chat with like 80 people. Oh no, what's it gonna be? I won a new iPhone and almost $1 million with a brand new truck. Oh my god. And also the other 18 people in this group chat. Wow. Fun. And then just, oh yeah, the 3 explode, or they like the case damage follows after the teleport, yeah. Priest came out? What do you mean? I wish Priest came out. I was gonna say, okay, my goal is to get enough, like, to get big enough that when they release skins for this game, I can just buy every single skin without like having to be worried. Like this obviously they're tax write-off, right? But also just being able to buy every single fucking cosmetic that's released in this game. That's my goal. I'm trying to get big enough for that by that timeline. Don't know what numbers that means, but we're trying to get there. Seeker Paige, okay. Oh, fucking fuck you for paying Paige, but also, you know, happy to review you, smile. Scam message Priest. Oh, I see. I'm gonna get a text like that one day when my fucking number's gonna get leaked. I'm gonna get this fucking spam text. Oh my god. Pretty sure Hideout will be updated further. Oh yeah, 100%. There's gonna be a lot more updates to the Hideout. They'll add shit up here. The elevator will probably go somewhere eventually. And there's a lot of just like, this is clear, we're gonna add something later type of territory. And these doors will probably lead to something too. Like, you keep in mind, you're probably gonna like change your cosmetics. Like, you're gonna go in here and there's gonna be like a wardrobe where you change your skins. Or like what except they said you're gonna be able to decorate your hideout eventually, and that's why they have stuff like this. Like, you know, obviously if you got the winter collectible, you have it here. Okay. Still downloading. Who's your favorite design visually? It's definitely one of the new. It's probably Billy. Billy just looks like Billy has like Spider-Punk vibes. Like his vibe fits so well. Like he's so different from other characters. Like he just fits well. It's so like punk and like not normal vibe. Yeah, I really hope that we get some kind of cosmetic for this because I voted so much. I want all these saved. I want like some kind of I voted sticker cosmetic in the same way we have the snow globe. I really hope they do that. Yeah, see, I told you to keep gambling. I was right. Yeah. Told you you'd win. 80s occult punk? Yeah, she looks sick. And also, I just love the, like, you know, the text and shit on this. Let me probably like get the rank on, like, get the rank prematurely. Seeker. Okay. Billy cosplay when? That would actually go crazy. One day I might genuinely do that. That's a cosplay I'd do. There's some characters I would like genuinely cosplay, but like that could go kind of crazy. Maybe one day. Feel like, oh my god, for Halloween I should make my dog Billy. That would actually go. He could do that 100%. Fuck, maybe next Halloween. I don't think I could do it this month. Let me do this. That actually go crazy for like a dog outfit. What am I doing? Yeah, watch. Press watch. I have brain cells, smile. Slash marker seeker page. What am I doing? Doc. Seeker page. Okay.
Day you find yourself in a crucible, but the love for your brother is stronger than iron.
Page GT, I mean, off the bat, you should try to switch out of this lane. You want to switch into like your Abrams, maybe your Drifter, maybe your Calico. Page GT is not a lane combo you want, because GT can initiate good fights through your barrier. This is a really bad lane to be going into. Uh-oh. Looks like we're locked in. Oh, what did you send me, Apollo? Oh, probably the images. Yes, thank you. Oh, you sent me the doc. Okay, I wonder how can I just import that? I'll try. This pause just not gonna end. Oh my god, our timeline is so barren. Well, to be fair, we're a page. I guess we should be getting assists and not kills. That's a bad barrier. Wait, what happens? Are we burying before the game even starts? Yeah, this is not a good barrier. You want to wait till wave comes to use your barrier. It's gonna expire before wave even gets here, which is a bad usage. Going for a little poke. Now we should lock into wave since it's here. This Paige, if you're the one lasting a minion, you need to get in its face. Yeah, we're going for melees. I mean, you're tanking wave a bit, which isn't great, but we also get the confirms, which is what matters. Oh, did I marker? I did marker, okay. Does this mean that there are no ritualist hazes? Wait, what do you mean? Perhaps they haven't added a werewolf yet? I assume we'll get that one day. If we have vampires, they gotta add mummies and werewolves. A mummy character? Oh my god, I actually genuinely hope they add a mummy now. That'd go crazy. I mean, it kind of just be a moo but like, come on. Give me a mummy.
Wonder what they have at the store.
I assume we're gonna save for Guardian Wards. We shouldn't be shopping yet. Yeah. Furry? How is mummy a furry? Like a clothy. If all pages are boosted one rank, then no ritualist page. Wait. Do you mean initiates? Oh, I think you mean initiate. I get you. We're kind of over positioning. Yeah, we get punished for this. You need to be careful with your positioning, especially into like Shiv Haze. They can very easily punish a page. Like mispositioning. It's honestly low-key a extra stam angle, since once Haze gets a point into her dagger, if she puts a point into her dagger, which she should into this lane, it's gonna take away a stam, which is really scary. Isn't there a theory that Shiv is secretly a werewolf? I don't know, I guess, I mean, maybe. I'm not really like a lore head or anything. I watched like that one video a year ago that like talked about all the lore. That's about all I know. Oh, that feels so bad. I don't like extra charge. First off, because you came to shop with enough money to buy a T2, so we should be buying a T2. And secondly, your dragon doesn't do that much in lane. Extra charge isn't bad. But it's better to get something like Guardian Ward first. Maybe Split Shot if you want some kind of gun damage. But Guardian Ward allows you to, yeah, like we just kind of wasted that dragon. Guardian Ward allows you to keep your weapon, or like weapon damage buff up for longer. His lines about him having a beast inside him? Oh no, he's just alpha, don't worry.
Shields on cooldown.
God.
I see.
Two wolves, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, Paula gets it. Okay, now we have our 3 up. Now we're scarier in lane. You don't really want to be using your 1s, especially with extra charge. Like, you want to be holding your 1 until you land your 3, right? Because you want to land the root of your 3 and then throw your, like, conjured dragon to fry them. Like, when they're rooted. However, spirit damage page, because I didn't have dragon to zone them, they would just push lane and kill us. I mean, it is scary to have shove here, but I mean, to be fair, actually, yeah, a fair point is that you're laning with GT, barrier max really isn't as crazy useful. But if you want something to clear wave faster, I would go split shot first, because you can clear waves very quickly with split shot on page. Like if you're looking for an angle for clearing waves, that's the angle.
This is a great read.
Dragon just bounces off walls like a bee. I don't know. It's pretty janky. It's better than it was before, but it's still a little. If it bounces off walls, it turns, but sometimes it'll like bounce off like invisible pixels.
You're welcome.
That feels kind of rough. Yeah, you should be holding this wave for your GT. I like buying healing right for him. That's great. Now we can just like right here. Like that's a bad dragon because if you just walk over here and you throw your dragon like right here so the dragon follows the crosswalk, it's gonna hit all of them when they come to hit tower. Otherwise you're just kind of like, you know, only hitting 2 with your dragon, which isn't ideal. Well, again, you don't really be using your 3 without a dragon up on this type of build, and then that 3 wasn't really at an enemy. If you get a 3 and GT like traps on top of them and you throw your 1, you probably just fall hollow them, honestly, because your character's fair. We're going for bridge buff. Perfect that we're actually preemptively on buff timing. That's great. Amazing to see for this elo. Use the dragon. Yeah. Well, dragon is, it does damage when it lands, but it's mostly for like, yeah, I guess using like an Inferno Stash is a good way to put it. You mostly have it for the zoning tool. Like right there, it isn't that good. For 1, you're only getting 1 minion. But for 2, you don't even need like it for that minion. Yeah, that was a great. I mean, ult is not a good use. Okay, that was a good 3. We got out Shiv Dash. You don't want to be trying to ult there. In general, you don't want to be trying to ult purely offensively unless it's like for a last hit. Or just in general at this elo, I just say for a last hit. You want to try to ult more like allies and enemies when they're in a big fight. Ult now being offline is not great. Unfortunate deny. Even if lasting that minion there, even if there isn't that wall there, we're still not going to get the confirm because we have such a slow bullet velocity. Yeah, we take extra. Oh no, we got movement buff. Okay, that's a great crutch for us here. We don't need to barrier him there. It's just kind of a waste again. We're box farming, which is good. Again, if they're gonna, they're not looking to siege, so you're fine. You're just kind of wasting your dragons a lot. That's the biggest thing I'm noticing. I didn't even think that dragon hit wave. Oh, you have the bridge video up. I see. Yeah, I'm going to make an updated version of that says map and says bridge buffs and says center spawns for if people want them. But yeah, the buff timer is like, it's good for conditioning yourself to look at buffs. I've been using the map one a lot recently. Just for like, because my map awareness is not bad, but in fights I really don't tend to look at map. I've been using the map drill a lot. Ooh, unfortunate. Also, we should be, I was gonna say, we should be shooting this minion or meleeing it first. When you're heavy meleeing a minion, you're normally putting yourself in a position where you're going to be poked back. So ideally, like you want to melee to last hit the minion. If you meleeing to not last hit it, so you don't even get that confirmed, you have to melee again, you're just taking more poke, which isn't great. Yeah, I think this weekend I'll get 2 updated versions of my map drop. I'll get the one that's just map with an AI voice, because I also don't really like how I sound. I thought it'd be good to do it with me, but So I'll do it with an AI voice, or, well, you know, like speech to text voiced. And then I'll do it with a, like having center timers and buff timers up as well. Heck, oh, we're gonna get jumped. Okay, luckily we're fine. What's this Shiv build? I see. I mean, builds aren't that bad. We're still playing this lane. You're like, for us, this is ideal. They obviously want to fight a lot more, and they're a lot stronger. I like most of the maps. I'm thinking I might go in and like edit out some of them. I just don't like how some of them sound. It's like 4, I don't like how they sound. I think it'd be better to do it like a fucking normal voice. Maybe one day I feel like I should make a sub goal where I just on stream do like that, but for like an hour straight, no cuts. Like an hour of just me saying the map every 5 seconds. I feel like that'd be kind of a funny sub goal. That might happen eventually. But also, I have to do it when I'm like lively. Like I have to like drink a ton of caffeine and then do it, so I sound very like upbeat. And I also can't do it in the morning. I don't have morning voice. But that, I don't know what that'd be. We'll flesh that idea out more later, maybe. If people want it, it'd be kind of funny to do for like 50 or something, 50 subs. But we'll see. That's also maybe too high of a number, but also an hour of my life saying map is a long time. What's the cash price on that?
Our blue garden has been destroyed.
50's a lot, but also 30, I don't know. We'll burn that bridge later. Slowing X next. I mean, let's look at their comp. It's good and it's okay into Shiv. Good into Wraith, good into Lash. Yeah, I like it here. Good, not bad into Ivy. Again, we're wasting our ult a lot. This is the second ult we just completely wasted. You don't want to use it for poke. It's not an ult that you want to be throwing for poke. Especially since they're healthy, they're just gonna reach on that back. There you go. Counter video is why I'm. Oh my god, my voice. Sorry, I'm. Your counter video is why I bought Slowing X. Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's a good buy here. I would orient. One thing I would say is when you're countering, I would orient your counter buys more towards like if you're. I like Slowing X this game, but I'd probably stall it a little bit. Like your buy is while you're still in lane, your counter buy should be more oriented towards the lane itself. Reactive isn't worth it. I mean, honestly, Slowing X is your best counter buy, to be fair, and I do think it's really good this game. Paige is good for trying to space too. Maybe mantle sliding. I hate that side. But you should just train your brain to mantle slide. Anytime you mantle something, you just want to hold control. It's so good to condition yourself to do that. Like, to be fair, this lane, like Shiv Haze, I can't think of many items that would be direct counters to both of them, so I do think Slowing X is good. Great route, yeah. And this is the time we should put our barrier on Talon. Weapon damage on him is going to go pretty crazy. You have your one for zoning. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, Mythic Burst? Does it proc on the tick of your 3? Oh, it does proc on the tick of your 3. Wait, no it doesn't. It's 60 damage proc, right? 80. Okay, well, yeah, it doesn't proc. It only procs you directly at your 1. I don't like, or sorry, your 1. I don't like Mythic Burst here. It's not going to proc that much. You would have to hit the, like, on hit, or the, like, headbutt of your 1. This is bad. We should die for this. Oh, the dragon tweaks too. We should get collapsed on, die for this though. Also separately, I asked Drifter for a while to help this lane, and Drifter comes soonish. Okay. I mean, yeah, Drifter's lane is broken, so it would be nice for either of them to rotate over. Break your lane. It's got a lot of downtime where nothing's happening. Oh, there's Mystic slow. You know what makes me sad? I mean, I didn't realize how much I'd fall in love with this game, but I really, really wish I had recorded my first, like, 100 games. Like, I'm so sad I don't ever, like, I'll never, I only have, like, a couple, fleeting memories of, like, certain Inverness moments, so, like, I'll never, and I wish I had, like, footage of it. It'd be so funny to watch. I remember I didn't know, oh god, I remember I didn't know you could like dash while you Infernus ulted. I remember I saw like Shroud did and I was like, whoa, that's so smart. Yeah, am I? Yeah, we're fine. Oh, my knees aren't in frame, nice. I don't like when my knees are in frame. But I also really like putting my legs up. Okay. Yeah, I mean, as far as your lane goes overall, like, for your elo, like, this is fine. It's not, like, you're slow playing lane, which is, like, you're a Paige, right? How you lane really is meant to mirror how your, like, ally plays. I mean, I don't think you should be laning with GT. But, since you are with GT, and you're, like, and he's like a passive laner. I mean, he's a GT, right? So it's not like he's gonna initiate and engage. It is just fine for you to play slowly, play passively. Biggest no is like, I mean, your one usage could be a little better, but especially the ults. That's like the biggest no so far. Is the fact that we're just throwing this ult off cooldown for like very menial poke. Okay. What are we poking? Oh, the creep. Okay. to say. When you're meleeing these camps, if you stand like in the edge of this guy's hitbox or on the other side, and you melee, you'll hit both of them. If you like stand correctly, you can clip and melee both of them, which will just make your farming that camp more efficient.
I hope you like the ball.
Yeah, again, not really worth the ults. Also, your shield should go on Drifter, not GT. In general, you want to try to put your shield on the bullet characters. If it's like, unless if it's okay, if it's not a situation where someone needs your shield, you want to be putting it on the gun characters. Good dragon. Yeah, if you can. I'm sure you'll see it if you watch like a high level ball. Just like watch a high level game and look for it. I'm sure you'll see it. If I ever play on stream, you'll see it. But maybe next week. I mean, I'll probably have a long stream at some point next week. I think I could maybe do a long stream today, but I'm not tired. Let me check. Oh yeah, I could, but I'm not. I need to fucking eat and relax. Like I said, I just spent like all of yesterday working because oh wow. I mean, that was a whole amount of damage, but that is unfortunate. How fed is he? Why did he just give us R on Flog? Yeah, okay, that's why. He doesn't pop Cold Front. That's good. I mean, that's insane, but unfortunate death. I wasn't looking specifics of that death, but I don't mind that death. I hear the map is flipped on replay. Oh, me too. Oh, I hate it so much as well.
Headed to Broadway.
Because also it it messes up knowing where urns are for me. Normally urns always on one side, which doesn't make sense. I'm not sure how it works. Okay, also just like it. We get Guardian Ward now. I mean, it's very strong to have Guardian Ward in lane. We shouldn't be trying to 1v1 the Shiv. You're never going to beat Shiv in 1v1. Also, again, when we root them with our 3, we want to be using our 1 then and not to, like, initiate the fight. Honestly, that death is because I played with Lash last game, so I thought he was on my side. Yeah, it's good. If you ever watch me play, you notice whenever I get grappled on by Lash, like on my team, I'll always freak out. You just want to condition your brain that like if you get Lash grappled, you're about to get fucked and to try to run away. It's better than just assuming the Lash is on your team. Like if you don't know the Lash is on your team, you should just always assume that he's going to kill you. That's a great route. If we had a 1, we could do so much right now. We just don't have our 1 up. And Bird's going for the Lash. There we go. Same for talent? Yeah, with birds. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he doesn't one-shot you. You need to be careful now. We can one-shot you, especially with our Guardian Ward off cooldown. We need to be very careful. Well, I mean, now we have a lot of downtime too. We're just kind of sitting mid, which like we're holding the wave, which could be worse. Like right now, a lot of time we're wasting, or we could at least be grabbing boxes or something instead of just waiting for him to shove wave into us and like giving us souls. Yeah, God. I just my team just want to take this lane because I'm better in team fights and I can't beat Lash or Shiv. I mean,
Help me deliver this thing.
yeah, you don't really want. Sorry, brain just like tweaked. This is weird. It's a weird game because like mid lane just feels like a side lane. Like mid lane shouldn't feel like this. This is how a side lane should feel, where it's just one person kind of catching wave. Like mid lane should be, I mean, well, it shouldn't be a mosh pit, but normally in these elos it is a mosh pit. I like the idea of the ults. I think the ult wasn't great, but your idea of if it gets contested, that's a good stun and secure. I don't mind.
In this together.
Good barriers too.
Let's take out Shiv.
Oh God, yeah, we need to back off. We're dead too. Okay, Shiv doesn't have ult, but we're still probably just gonna die. On ourselves, our movement's a little sloppy, but we make it out. Again, I mean, movement will kind of come with time, or like time in the explore the map tool, but I would really just recommend mantle sliding. Oh yeah, with Vortex, yeah, Vortex Web is good on this character, because you just set out yourself, you just Vortex Web and then 3 and then 1, and it does so much. Vortex Web is definitely a good buy on the character. I don't think there's really a game where you don't buy it, especially since we're upgrading Slowing Hex, right? Like the rest of them, I mean, obviously, okay, obviously, ideally, you're like using wall bounces more and like using, you want to do diagonal air dashes instead of forward ground dashes. But that'll more come with time. However, like conditioning yourself to mantle slide is very much a like an active thought process. Like that's something you like force yourself to learn how to do. But then once you get it muscle memory, map feels so much easier to traverse. Does chat look different? Is it just me or does chat look slightly different when that Calico typed? Did they shadow update the chat? Yeah, chat looks different. Maybe it's because he's not using caps. Am I missing something? I have 20 average kills.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
He just starts being toxic here. He starts blaming the Calico. I see. Yeah, I mean, trying to defuse is good. I mean, it's pretty hard to actually have a realistic defusal, but I mean, trying to is admirable. We're just like, you should, I don't know if you should play Paige. First off, I don't really recommend playing Paige at this elo. Because it's gonna, like I said, I do think Paige is a boosting character. But at this level of play, for when you're not really gonna learn the mechanics you need to learn by playing Paige. It's like, again, it's like if you started playing League and you only played Yumi for like, you know, from like Iron to Plat, like you're gonna be down so many core mechanics of the game. But also we're like we're just playing like a sidelaner right now. Like you being on wave duty is good. Your team needs someone to be on wave duty since they're not catching waves. However, if we're gonna be on wave, like we're getting so much farm on a Paige, which is not great. Like this is not the character we want to have the farm on. Again, not to say you're playing wrong. Oh, we're dead. Someone just jumped behind us. We need to be running away. I swear I heard someone jump behind us. Am I insane? I mean, I'm insane. Oh, yeah, the Haze got 1v1'd by the guy fucking 10k up on him. Broken character, by the way. That guy 10k up mummy baits me? Fuck you, that's broken. Run's not bad since you're crashing a wave into their walker right now. Although I mean, running around Silo is a little rough. Yeah, but I would say it's kind of just like, if you're on wave duty, you should either play, like if you're a person, if you notice in this elo, you're spending a lot of time just catching waves, because, you know, you have better, like, macro and better, like, wave awareness than anyone else in the game / on your team, you should just play a splitting character. Like, you should just pick up Mirage. Mirage would be great for this. You could also pick up, like, Wraith, pick up, I don't know. Who else likes to split? Why can't I think of any other splitting characters? I mean, any M1s, like Fern is fine. Age is fine at splitting. But just any character that does better with farm would be good. Even if you like the spirit carried like playstyle you're playing right now, you could also just play like a more traditional spirit carry, like, I don't know, Lash, Pockets, Calico, what's some more traditional spirit carry? Anyone in this game? GT, Paradox. Oh, Paradox. Honestly, if you want to play a supportive character, Paradox is probably good. There's a good early balance of support and offense. Usually play Kelvin, Guinness, and Viscous. Yeah, those are fine. Those are fine for sure. Viscous is also kind of a good balance of support and offense. Yumi's the GOAT. Fuck Yumi. One of my friends is like a top 100 Yumi player. But I actually fuck that character. Yeah, I mean, well, Paradox is high flicks. You'll be able to flick fairly well. Aim, that's a good ult. Get a great heal onto our team. At this point, waves are relatively positive. They're taking a walker. We just push this walker because ours is already dead. You're up 2, you have a small one. You need to be hitting walker right now. Like, you're wasting a lot of damage right now being in walker range. We also want to keep our stam up because they're going to collapse. Like, at this point, we'd be backpedaling because the people splitting on the other lane have had time to make it back. Yeah, God. Yeah, you live. We should just run away. We cannot be. Yeah. You should grab Zip right now, or like Hyperline and just get out. You're not using. Okay, we'll get Hyperline now. What's your okay? Also, this thing I've never talked about, but I should talk about this now. What's your Hyperline key? Like, what's your key to grab the Hyperline? That's probably like make sure it's contentable actually. I can't believe I've never talked about this.
I'll be right back.
Oh, give me a minute. Okay, be back. Yeah, space. So you don't want to have your Hyperline key as space. You want to no, not boost. The key to like grab the zip line. You want to it's space by default. You want to rebind it. I have it on C. Having it on space is really bad because you can very easily accidentally grab the Hyperline, and it also makes it so when you're near them you can't actually jump. So it's really bad. You want to change it to a different key. Something I have not talked about, but I probably should. Again, I just have it on C, something that's easy to press, but not like, you know, C, Z, X, all fine keys to have it on. Now I gotta go after this one, Wolf. We'll always be back with raffles on Monday, though. I really need to eat. Para's dead, okay. Rapid recharge next, that's fine. I mean, our build is... I mean, suppressor is good. You have a build, or are you just kind of making a build? Like, I mean, the build seems generally fine. What's spirit scaling on our dragon? 1.3 for not space damage at all, just only 0.3. Okay, 2 barrier 1.6. Boundless wouldn't be awful here. It's decent spirit scaling. Found this build. Okay. I mean, yeah, it seems fine. You only grab Hyperline if you hold space. I mean, you can still accidentally grab. I've definitely, well, before I rebound, you could definitely accidentally grab it by tapping it. Also, it makes it so you can't like really jump near Hyperlines or like look at Hyperlines very easily. That's a massive bag. You guys should do mid off the back of this fight, although I don't expect it. Oh, someone needs to grab that bag. Okay, here Abrams is. You should be there to barrier him. This bag is like massive. You need to get it to survive. Oh, he's. I mean, this is a good fight for you guys though. They're down 3, like trying to fight. Yeah, that sucks. Sucks your team is backing off that too. You have a fancy keyboard. How's your keyboard change your space key? Should be secret shopping while we're walking by it. We have enough money. Also could have grabbed that bridge buff that's right above us. Okay. Action distance. Wait, what? Maybe it's just too big brain for me. I don't have any keyboard effects. It's okay. I mean, she should die. She wasted her Fury Trance. Yeah, you have a very fed drifter. I mean, again, we're in like a very dominant position in this game. We aren't really translating it to anything. We should be doing some kind of an objective. If we don't want to do mid, we could be doing earn, although mid would also be a great call here. Yeah, it is kind of insane Drifter is saying, like the Drifter player saying we don't have a carry. It's kind of interesting. My cooldowns are glitched. Let me fix this. Does forward skipping fix them? It does. Oh, perfect. That's actually so easy to fix. You should press here. Yeah, perfect. Great roots. And then she just dies. Yeah, that's good. We're up players now. Up 2 players is a great fight for us mid if we can pick them up. We should be trying to engage here again. This is a really good fight for us. They're down 2 people. We shouldn't be backing off here. Drifter was saying that he was carrying the game. Drifter does not do a good job this game, but he was being a bit, or Drifter does do a good job, but he's being a bit much. I see. Yeah, I mean, he has like his whole thing is to carry games. Okay. Yeah, you're just kind of wasting a lot of time mid. Like, you might, when you have 4 people farming that wave, you're losing so many souls by having that many people there, because the soul split decreases the more and more people you have. Not even just like total souls are split, but you also just get in total less souls. And then we should, yeah, we're just a little too broke. I wouldn't go, honestly, instead of going superior, you could have just gone like boundless, which would have been good. Knockdown next is very solid. Knockdown's good on this character. You obviously want to set up your 3s with it. And we're just kind of doing this game. Just feels like we're, I don't know. I mean, I guess these are just kind of how like low games feel. But just so much of our time is wasted, and then also when we win, we aren't really doing anything off of the, like when we win team fights, we aren't really doing anything off of the objectives. Do anything off of winning the team fights. Yeah, we were very worried this game. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're jumping your drifter, that's not great. T-Bird goes crazy though, saves him. Oh, it does pick up one. Isn't he drunk babies? I like the ult. Oh, unfortunate. That could have been big. Knockdown. Yeah, I mean, 1 for 1. Those are most feds. Now, obviously, we can't really do anything. There's just so much downtime this game. Like, there's so much time we're just not doing anything. We're just, like, walking around between waves, not really farming. Partially, it's because we're moving, like, inefficiently, right? There's a lot more downtime if you're spending a lot more time walking between places you want to be. But it's... We're just like wasting a lot of time. There we go. I mean, this is not a bad fight. Well, actually, no, this is a bad fight for us. We're down 2, including our most fed. We should be very careful chasing here. Not really a fight we want. We don't have Dino ults. We don't have our, like, I mean, the character is doing like half of our team's damage. And they're running at you one at a time, which is great. Now we should go mid. Again, it'd be a great time to call mid. When I'm playing Paige in lane, you secure orbs almost always be to predict the orb. Yeah, learning to predict orbs is good. I hate that shit though. But yeah, it sucks for not going mid. It's such a good mid angle. Oh, maybe we turned around? Our whole team turned around? Oh, big, someone called mid? Okay, perfect. Now that should be game, because we'll actually do mid, and then we win. Yeah, that's big.
Ready to use black hole.
Let's push yellow.
I mean, we're farming this really slowly, but we're good at it. I don't know. I've noticed this in like, because you know, what was it? 2 days ago I reviewed 2 initiate players as a secret lobby. I don't know why mid boss take. It feels like mid boss has so much more HP in lower level games. Like you shouldn't at this point in the game. You shouldn't be meleeing it. Oh god, we should be way more. Oh, we should be on that region a lot quicker. Also, our 3 should come down sooner. Did someone just jump in pit? Yeah, their Haze just jumped in pit now. She's gone. Okay. Yeah, I wish we won after this. Yeah, I mean at this point you guys are just gonna brute force siege them. I mean, okay, ideally you get reju if you run earn, right? But in lieu of that, and what I expect to see is you just like fix waves and then brute force down mid, which is better than nothing. Like I'm gonna start skipping around if this game continues to be very slow. Yeah, I mean, this is not. I mean, this is a fight we want because we have rejuve. Our drifter is a little far out, but like, oh, what sucks. This is a good fight. Yeah, a lot of like you're playing very safe, but you are a Paige, so it's fine. We're just not doing like anything in these fights really. Just like, I mean, we got 1, 2 rejuves. We should be like routing with our team. Like right now we're just routing slow. I mean, that barrier is not bad. But we aren't doing, like, we're a damage build. We aren't really doing damage right now. We really revolve around our 3. You need to be using your 3 and like pulling them into your 3. Also, spell break would be good into this lash. Good rescue beam to keep yourself healthy. That was really good to stop you from popping a rejuve. Now we should just run away. You should just reset. There's no reason to risk staying. Oh, Calic's extra running iron. No, huge. But you need to be resetting first. This is super risky for you not to be resetting. We could very, very easily get jumped.
Don't give up. I'm counting on you.
I mean, yeah, refresher pages build sometimes. It's good for mid-boss fights. Yeah, we're a little slow to get here. I mean, I like fixing the wave, but it does suck we're a little slow to get to the arm fight. You should let yourself full heal. And I mean, yeah, you're just kind of on wave duty, which, like, I mean, you're playing this well, and like, even though you're not really doing much in fights, you are giving your team a huge advantage by just how many waves you're fixing. But we're not really like, we're just not. We're also just not really doing that much. I mean, partially it's our team not doing that much, but like.
Storm for you.
Pull back.
Is that good macro? I kind of felt useless out of team fights. I mean, yeah, it's a good macro to be catching all the waves. Again, I mean, ideally it's not Paige, so if you're playing like this, I kind of recommend you play another character, but it is good macro, and it's like you're doing a good job catching waves. I would say more of the issues lie in team fights. Yeah, I mean, that's great. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that was a great setup. Lash trolls his ult.
World is with me.
Your Calico.
Die.
Yeah, I don't. I'm glad you didn't chase with that Calico. You had a great play there, but I'm glad you didn't in the Calico egos. We're just using dragons within their wave. Next wave comes, we just throw a dragon down the center of the wave. They're so afraid of towers.
The book.
I don't think they know they can just like parry them.
Bringing in support.
Guinness, yeah, I mean you said Guinness was in your pool and that would fit this.
Can't leave
Let's
this
forget
one
this like
sitting
veil.
around.
I literally always forget this veil over here exists. It feels so useless, but like it's definitely useful. I don't think I've ever gone in that veil. I like always forget this veil and ledge exists. Yeah, there's definitely use cases for it, but I just always forget. Maybe it's good for like lurking. You know, they're sieging down that lane. You're like a lash. You get to come behind their team. The big ults. And that's a good pick. Game just feels so long. I mean, at least respawn timers are like mega long now, so you should be able to get something off of these plays. Again, be good to run Earn off this pick. Short of that, you could like, I mean, I guess we could just brute force siege again.
Need a dragon?
Yeah,
I see shit.
Singularity's almost ready.
I mean, I'm just staring at your map. I mean, sorry, I just went silent for so long. I was like completely mad there. This is like,
Pick a good team.
I mean, yeah, good pick. We're finally in their base, which is good.
We took out Calico.
Is it Kelvin in this game? Oh, there's no Kelvin in this game.
Afraid that a thing.
Are we backing out? I mean, I guess it is a 3v3.
They took out Dynamo.
You live at my leisure.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you you should probably stay around this drifter. You giving him shields is huge. You could probably just 1v3 realistically. Their only scary their only scary character is the Lash. It's back up. Surely whoever gets this mid wins the game, right? This is just like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of here for the ride at this point. This game is just like, I mean, it's lasting very long, but it's, I mean, this should be something, right? Really? And we're doing stuff.
Who would leave these lying around?
Black holes online.
Oh my god, that was a massive dash. I just one man black hole him. Wow, Dynamo dies. It's just a ship lead? No, to Wraith. Okay. I mean, this is good. We're up a player. Oh, we can keep looking to go on this fight. We should keep looking to go in. Okay. Now we kill Para. Oh, unfortunately that misses.
Story.
I mean, that's a good ult. We have 3 teammates. Sucks we don't have Para, but we have 3 teammates, which is good. At this point, we should call mid, which it looks like our GT is going mid. No, he's going for buff. I mean, at this point, we should call mid. In lieu of that, at least let us knock Paige. Okay, we're going mid. That's good. Yeah, I mean, your gun does more DPS than your melees. Yeah, we should buy after mid, for sure. Pick, very slow on that melee. You want to be like, I mean, it's fine to walk it. It's good to walk out a pit before Reju falls, but we need to be like meleeing that Reju like as it's falling. Nice.
Singularity's on cooldown.
Okay. Let me do one thing.
Thank you.
Calico supports us from the shadows.
I see paradox.
One thing. Okay, we good. See, that's a great dragon because it's like you're. Okay, I want to explain why this is such a good dragon from you. Because like right now, this is the best way to use dragon. When we're throwing it like this, there's no. Because I could slow down game speed a ton. God, I hate that I can't move the camera while pause now. Actually, so annoying. On the bright side, I ranked up because of a lever. That's well, that's still big. God damn it, I missed the timing again. I think I'm gonna cry. Okay, speed up the game.
I see paradox.
You here, then we'll slow it down. Okay, so the reason this dragon is so good when you throw it, I'll get to the position I need and then I'll pause. Oh, she misses the ult. Okay. The reason this dragon is so good, it'll come down any second now. Don't you worry. There it is. The reason this dragon is so good is because where Para is, you know she has to like route out towards, you know, her base. You know she's routing on this way. I mean, she could go through Vale, but she's probably not. And if you're putting this dragon might force her through Vale, which is much more of a choke point. But you're putting this dragon so that the burning, like the trail and the zoning is in between her and her escape, which is why it's so good. And like that's how ideally you want to use the dragons. It's putting them between the enemies and their escapes. Okay. I was trying to ensure Shiv didn't get to Calico, but I see how that works. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's... I mean, that was also... Yeah, it's good in the sense of keeping the enemies from crossing to getting towards your teammates. If they wanted... Well, to be fair, they shouldn't be trying to go in, but if they are trying to go in, that's also good. Okay, and that's game. I mean, yeah. Okay, a lot of, like, the mistakes I see are just something that's, like, you just kind of need more time in the game, right? And I really don't recommend Paige for, like, a newer player. I think... you're just not going to learn a lot of core mechanics. You're going to learn a lot of weird stuff. Or when playing more like classical characters. And then let's see. I mean, like, okay, I don't want to give Paige specific notes. I'm recommending not to play her, but like, we were very passive in lane, which on Paige is fine. Like, we want to be routing like this, because like we want to play. You know, I mean, it's fine to play. It's fine. It's good to mirror how your laner is playing. So if GT is very passive, you play very passive. And it's fine to be on wave duty. Like, realistically, you will climb out of this elo if you're just, like, catching all the crashing waves. You know, you obviously still want to try to be in the key team fights. But if you can just catch all the crashing waves, it's going to be really big. Let's see. And, like, it will get you out of Seeker. It's just playing a character like, I don't know, Guinness, or someone who can catch waves a lot better, and just catching crashing waves. In team fights, we weren't really doing that much. Like, we didn't have. Okay, let me look at stats again. We had like a really good play where we used our 3 into our root when they were near our base. But like, other than that, we weren't really doing a crazy amount in team fights. Which, like, partially it's Paige specific. But we just, I don't know. Again, I'm trying not to give Paige specific notes. Because it's like, wait. The thing is, I'm not exactly a new player. I was originally 3, but I deranked a lot. I have 474 hours converted in the game. I'm not sure if that's still considered new or not. I guess, okay, that's not considered new, but it is still, like, a lot of your issues I see are just, like, mechanical, if that makes sense. Like, you need more time. Like, okay, one thing I recommend practicing is, like, your movement, right? Right? Like, you should be... Spend some time when you explore the map tool, like watch how pros move and try to get your movement more efficient. Their stamina usage and movement in general wasn't that great. I'd also say, like, you should be, I don't know, again, I'm trying to think, no Paige specific notes. If you're just, again, Paige is just fucking hard to climb on, but if you just lock in like Guinness, Wraith, someone who can split, and you just try to catch these lanes, it feels good. The issue with like Seeker games and such is so many of them are so random. Like, the fact that normally mid lane's like a huge mosh pit in this elo, but that game mid lane felt like a side lane, which was very strange. But if you're just playing, and then also trying to min-max your souls, like there was just a lot of downtime we had, which again, partially that's a symptom of the movement, and improving your movement will help. But also partially we have so much downtime just because we're spending so much time like just waiting for a wave to come into us, and we should be, you know, trying to, if we've shoved a wave when someone we know is going to push back into us, we should try to do a camp, try to grab some boxes, just try to min-max our souls to some capacity like that. But yeah, again, biggest recommendations, don't play supports when you're like trying to climb out of like this low of an elo. That's like middle elo again. I think by the time you're like ritualist or emissary, it's fine. Like Paige is very boosting, but at this point you don't want to play like, okay, you can play like a paradox support, but you don't want to play like a true support. Secondly, you know, you can just be on wave duty and you'll definitely climb. But you need to be a character that does more with the soul value, and then thirdly, try to min-max your souls more. Yeah, Kelvin's also good for that. Kelvin's good for that. That's probably why your movement might be a little sloppy, because Kelvin's kind of a crutch, right? But Kelvin is a good solution to bad movement because he doesn't need it, although then obviously at some point you are still going to need to learn how to move well. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to... Is anyone I normally raid live? Oh, sorry today's stream was a little scuffed. But you know, like I said, I had to take my mom to the airport in the morning. Oh, Swento's live. We can raid him. He's finally live. One time I stream late, he's actually streaming. Christmas Miracle. I don't know what the fuck he's playing. But we'll raid him. This guy's chill. Genuinely, he's like a funny man. Hang on in his chat. Fuck with him. The metal pipe is super loud for him. And it hurts his ears if you have enough channel point. If you like get enough channel points from a box to do it. So it's kind of funny. Yeah. He's I mean, I don't know if how much he's Deadlock he's playing recently. He's normally like a Deadlocky guy, but I think he's on a little bit of a variety arc right now because he's gotten a little burnt out of the game. What? This game actually looks kind of cool. Shit, I might watch this stream for once. This guy actually kind of want to buy this game. This kind of looks cool. Wait a second. Oh shit. Okay, but yeah, also call him Stinky. And yeah, peace.